Pulling up my lore over here.
What is going on? I am Kyle. I have Jake and Dom with me. We are, well, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to be producing today, and you probably can't hear me too well because my mic is over there. But we're doing Trench Crusade today. I'm pretty excited about it. They're going to walk us through some lore, what the game is about. I don't know how long has the game been out?
It's just, I mean,
it's not officially out yet.
It's still
it's beta.
Still beta, kind of.
Oh, wow, okay.
The idea has been out for 9 years with the art and such, but the game itself just came out, and the models just came out a couple months back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the models actually look pretty cool. When I'm a little bit better set up next time, we'll do another one, and we'll do some close-ups, because this guy right here, can I move him?
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Yeah, the Anchorite Shrine.
Super cool. I'm going to try to show you guys. And somebody, if the sound is off, let me know in chat, please. But can you tell me if you can actually see that? Is this thing is dope?
Yeah. Bring him up closer. Yeah. You can kind of see him. I mean, yeah, like later on I'll post some pictures up in Discord because that guy, he looks like he's been doing some work. He's got blood for the blind guy all smeared up his shoulder.
I hope I don't give him more.
Mortal.
Nah.
Thank you, Saint.
The
Appreciate
odd
it.
son.
That's John. That's not Saint. Get out of here.
But yeah.
So unfortunately I have to awkwardly sit behind Dom here like a weirdo. But so what time period is this set in?
So it's World War I, but it starts so when you go into there's a really good www.trenchcrusade.com. If you go there, there's a lore primer section, and it actually starts in 1099. It's during the First Crusade, the Knights Templar capture Jerusalem. They commit the act of ultimate heresy, and the gates of hell open on Earth, and Jerusalem is destroyed in a cataclysm. That's the very first anything that happened.
Yeah, and a quick content warning. If you're a devout Christian, you might not want to, because from what I understand, this is pretty, it gets pretty graphic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's different.
It's
probably
blasphemous.
blasphemous.
Back either. So
yeah,
go ahead and tell all the
yeah.
kit and caboodle. I don't know what turn of phrase to use, but
Trench and Crusade.
Well, I mean, so the whole thing is hell's literally opened up. A good 2/3 of the world is aligned with hell because hell spread from Jerusalem, took it over, and then there's a small portion of the humanity that is fighting back. On the table today, we have the Trench Pilgrims and New Antioch, which actually both of these are not forces of hell. One is actually like the church proper, which is New Antioch, the blue gentlemen, and then the Trench Pilgrims, which the Trench Pilgrims are unsanctioned worshippers that literally pilgrimage to every battlefield on planet Earth.
What do you mean they pilgrimage?
So they literally like they gather in large numbers and make a large journey to any battlefield that's going on, like the largest battlefields.
Thousands of them, right?
Thousands of
What
them.
are they doing?
They're literally
they
just showing how
gather?
devout they are
Through combat
through combat. And
martial
okay.
prowess.
so like they're literally like, and they're zealous believers too. So like there's a handful of sects of their beliefs.
The Cavalcade of the 10th Plague.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Sacred
of them.
Affliction. Cavalcade is based off of the Old Testament.
Yeah, so like there's the Old Testament, New Testament, then there's the Methodists, and then if you look at like when you start looking at the lore primer and stuff, there's a lot of concept art, and you'll see like the differences between them. Like I want to say it's the Methodists don't allow the nuns to not wear armor. So normally the nuns, when you see them, they are literally like chest out, loincloth, a helmet, and they're going into battle.
Hell yeah.
Through
Those are
stigmatic damage.
Yeah.
They get
my kind
powerful.
of nuns.
Not to go too far with the trench pilgrims, but a funny fact about the where some of the powers come from is they ate the Metachrist.
And the Metachrist.
The Metachrist is a clone of Jesus. They found some of his DNA on some kind of relic, and they cloned him. And don't worry, we're on the 8th.
The other ones are okay. We ate them too.
The 8th is currently living. The 7th one just passed away. You'll notice there's some guys there called communicants. They get their powers from literally eating a chunk of the Metachrist.
In addition to the communicants, there are the paladins, which are
Yeah.
perfect versions.
Yeah, so they're the sanctioned versions of them. There's a lot of things that are like you'll be like, oh, this is cool. This is getting grimdarker. This is metal. Oh goodness! Like they took grimdark and then they turned it up to like 11.
Added some spice.
Yeah, and added some spice. There's a lot of like every faction has its own little piece, flavor, nuance, accoutrement. Like there's everything.
Accoutrement.
Yeah, like it's all there. No, and then lore wise, before we run off, because like we could sit here and talk about this for hours. There's the important part that starts is there's a 3-year battle, and then that's when they first see the heretics. Heretics are, of course, what they are aligned with hell. How they become heretics is they literally make a journey to Jerusalem, which no normal mortals can do, and then the farther they get in without burning to death is how evil and worthy they are, and they get resurrected and thrown back out of hell as a regular line troop for hell. And if you make it farther and farther, there's what's the dude that's holding
You
his
can
head?
become the anointed.
Yeah,
And the anointed have skin totally burned by the flames of hellfire. They smell of sulfur, and they're permanently cased in some sort of like, almost like an Iron Maiden, kind of like the Anchorite, but a suit of armor that
yeah,
they can never take off.
yeah. Like it's kind of like God, what's the 40K faction where they're cased in their armor? Well, there's a bunch of them,
Oh,
but
dreadnoughts.
yeah, well, not the dreadnought. It's there's a particular faction. I think it's
Oh,
word bearers. The word bearers grow into their armor. They start like a lot of them do it, but the one that they talk about in the books a lot, it's the word bearers. They get the demon in them, and then they get encased in their armor. I can't remember the name of it.
Honestly, we just did a word bearers stream, but I was back here. I was the computer guy.
Oh, you weren't paying attention.
I was having a hard time paying attention.
You were just pissing off in the corner.
I
I
was
got it.
also like kind of coming back and forth and just finding funny pictures to put up as a meme, like on Mike and John while they were talking.
But yeah, so like no, there's a lot of lore.
Who's the so the two main factions are obviously what, humans and demons, basically.
Humans and non-humans, yeah.
Humans and non-humans.
Yeah, there's no aliens or anything in this. There
No.
are they've introduced
There are
ghosts.
trench ghosts,
Yeah, there's
which are
trench
another
ghosts.
heretic variant.
Are they
They're
the-
cool. They're not allowed into heaven or hell.
Yeah, like so the biggest thing is we're fighting for the souls of Earth, and then hell wants to just take over everything.
And hell is kind of winning, but the only reason they never win is because none of the greater demons actually can ever agree. They all want the glory for themselves. The strongest of them in the current setting is Beelzebub, who actually led one of his own crusades and created what was known as a hegemon, which was, I mean, let's say a dude is this big, the hegemon's this tall. It's like almost a
it's huge.
god-level entity.
Yeah. No, and this game the concept's been around for 9 years, and it's already stacked up lore galore.
It's really cool.
And the biggest thing is, if you're interested in this game, read the lore. It'll get you even more hooked. It'll help you paint. Going through the shop, we've seen dozens of warbands come through, and none of them look the same. They could be the same faction, but everybody has their own unique flair, because this game is model agnostic as well. So because the real actual Trench Crusade models, which these are the actual STLs of
Official STLs.
The official ones, they actually are shipping injected plastic, but they were in Kickstarter and they're being shipped worldwide currently.
So they sell STLs.
They sell the STLs. We have one of the commercial packs, and then by request, people can give us STLs and we'll print them out. There's also Red Brigade is a really popular one.
Red Brigade is another version of Antioch based upon never giving up. They bring a lot of dogs, which is fun.
There's
bunch of dogs around the battlefield.
There's a sculpt of a dachshund, and he's bigger than the stick grenades, or he's smaller than the stick grenades he's carrying. He's got one in his mouth, and he's got two on his vest.
It's like three of them per base.
Yeah, and the little dachshunds are they're so tiny. I printed them out, and I was like, did it print? Did it mess up? And I'm looking, and I take my loop out to look at it, and I was like, oh, he's there.
And the Red Brigade can also bring the communicants, like the one we don't have it today, but the large communicants that you can bring with the Pilgrims or Antioch.
So with the humans, how many different factions are there?
Currently 6 factions, 3 of which are the faithful factions, and 3 of which who are the non-faithful. The factions, as you mentioned earlier, that we have today are Antioch and the Pilgrims. The other factions are the Iron Sultanate,
which are they're the Islamic
Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, they're
Islamic,
Ottoman Empire. Depending on the
creation.
sculpts that you're getting, you'll get all kinds of different flares and stuff.
Mm-hmm. The Black Grail.
Yeah, Black Grail. That's your Nurgle postulate plague kind of.
Okay,
faction.
so there's variations of demons too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there more than one god, or is it just not god, but is there more than one?
Chaos demon.
You're right.
Yeah.
There are 1%.
I don't know what you'd call
one
that.
of them. You'll see the concept
Deity?
art for him.
Yeah, deity.
They're like deities. So you'll see the concept art for him, and he's literally just got all these slime and pus coming off, and there's people following with bowls, and then they're drinking it.
Drinking it like soup.
Yeah. The content warning is needed for some of this stuff, because we're going some of it you're like, what?
He's drinking that?
The Anchorite Shrine, for example. So it's literally a walking dreadnought, Iron Maiden. So the pilot is a monk who's slammed into the Iron Maiden. They feed him and everything while he's in there, but he's literally dying.
Bleeding
profusely. The Anchorite Shrines can't be made again, so they're actually they have no idea how to produce them.
Made out of the same metal as the heavy mechanized infantry
of
Antioch.
But the Trench Pilgrims can't reproduce them, so they're very strong, and they're actually they're blessed. I can't remember why they're blessed.
By St. Methodist?
Oh, yeah, St. Methodist.
For the Methodist world.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this game, too. Prayers, blessings, and curses are real. So, when you're thinking about rules, prayers actually work, blessings work, curses work. The other thing is the Anchorite Shrine has a pain wheel on it, right? So you're like, well, he's got a pain wheel. What's the pain wheel do? Well, so at the beginning of a battle, we're we're going to go fight. We're getting all crunk, right? We're going to show we're devout. A volunteer runs and goes, break me on the pain wheel. I'm a sinner. And they break all his bones, and it's an honor to be stuck on this wheel to guard this Anchorite Shrine.
Oh, so he guards the wheel with his body?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's some South Park.
But in order for it to work, he has to break every bone in his body.
It's from the movie from a while ago. I know you're probably going through the files in your brain.
What? But yeah,
we'll talk about it later.
But there's like more instances of stuff like that all throughout all the factions. They all have their cool little flavor bits, and you're like, well, that's gross.
Like,
like
with today, you're bringing Sacred Affliction.
yeah.
So with Sacred Affliction, they're very gory. Their whole thing is they'll express their faith through combat and through murder, which is crazy because that doesn't sound right. But
Blessed murder.
Blessed murder. They don't wear any capirotes, which are helmets that often let them be guided by God and not see fear.
Yeah.
But they encounter demons and hell's horrors head on, and they bring. What was my point? Oh, I forgot. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I do
Sacred
this all the time.
Affliction is their whole thing is that when they have downed an enemy in combat or have laid them low, but they're still not dead, they'll tie a millstone around their neck.
Oh yeah. You'll see. So the millstones, you'll see it like all over the trench pilgrims. They have these like. At first, I thought they were wood as I was painting them, but they're cinder blocks. They essentially carry around cinder blocks
to just.
And if you're wounded in the trench, to kill you instead of putting you out of your misery,
They'll
they
tie it around your neck.
You
and
need
let
to
drown.
suffer and drown in the mud of these trenches.
And the blood.
In
All
the blood. Like, so like they're all over. Like they're on the Anchorite Shrine. They're on the back of this. There's one. He's got one tied to his side on his belt. Like he's just carrying one around, waiting for a dude. He's like, "Oh, you're wounded.
Oh, you're wounded.
You poor baby. Here's this millstone."
I'm not gonna sit over there. I'm trying to figure out a good place to sit here so I can see Dom.
all
Do me a
good.
favor, man. Can you move like parallel? Yeah, there you go.
There. Now we're
Yeah.
all
yeah,
Good
yeah.
Morning
It's a
America
party.
now.
So much better.
It's a party.
But yeah.
And with Antioch.
Let me try pulling up that. Let me zoom in on that really quick. See if I can do that. That model that you were just.
Oh,
talking
this
about.
one.
I can hold it dead center.
We can put it right here. Let me see. Yeah, so they're carrying these millstones. I'm trying to look.
Yeah, I don't
No.
think it's gonna pick it up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, these models, like, they all have little flavors to them. All of them, like, especially, like, I know more about the trench pilgrims because I've been painting them so recently. But when you look at them, you'll just pick out little things. Like, one of the greater demons, they have, like, corpses as a cape. And then, like, and it's got, like, all the crosses.
The desecrated saint.
Yeah, desecrated saint. And once you start painting them, you're like, oh, there's a thing back here. Like, and the sculpts are amazing.
They're beautiful.
Like-
Absolutely.
like some of
shocking,
these-
full of detail.
Like these artists that are putting these together, like even the third-party ones, like the ones that are just up on My Manufacturing 3D Cults, there's so much thought because there's so much lore and description in this game, and it's mind-boggling, like how detailed some
Yeah,
of this stuff is.
they're throwing it all on the models for.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's something like we're used to like big production war games and stuff like that. So when you see something like this, you're like, there's so much love and passion like just dumped into the whole thing.
Beautiful art project that's actually come to fruition, which is so cool to see.
Yeah, like the new Antioch, they're like all clean, like
Clean, somewhat battered
Yeah.
European military factions.
yeah, and they like, and you can see it. Like none of the trench pilgrims wear shoes.
No, they're all barefoot.
It's to suffer while they walk on their pilgrimage for their sins.
Ooh, I
Sounds
didn't like
awful.
that bullet.
I don't want to live
Barbed
in this
wire.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
And
want to
thi-
live in this.
It's
time.
like most grimdark things. That's cool. I never want to live there.
yeah.
Don't
like-
transport me there.
Well, like they all their weapons are hand me down, picked up, ramshackle. Like New Antioch, they're essentially like the Catholic Church. Essentially,
We
like
have the
they have
good
all the
stuff.
they have all the good stuff.
We work for the Duke,
Yeah,
who leads all of New Antioch. And, don't mind, Antioch used to be around the 1400s or 1500s in this world, but a demonic aura bomb was dropped, which is likely a nuclear warhead that was dropped and razed the city. So now New Antioch is around, and they've still fought through the demonic aura, but it's caused problems for them,
Right.
Because it's likely radiation.
yeah, and like another thing about the game is how the rules are written. All the stats and all the weapons and stuff like that are all level across every faction. Essentially, we all use the same pickaxe. We all use the same swords.
Same everything.
But the rules for the faction is what gives everything its flavor
And the characters.
and their characters. Like when we go to look at the warbands, when we go to start up, you'll see some of it. Like as we start just pulling out our like special rules and stuff like that, all of them have this. Like there's no, all of them that I've read through, like all of them have this a uniqueness to them. There's no same like, oh, the other faction kind of does that. No, all of them do different stuff.
Very different stuff.
Yeah, and I think this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this game is designed for what 40K fans would know as a crusade, right? Like it's basically a campaign.
It's a campaign-based
So
game.
this isn't meant to be competitive, right?
It can be.
It could
though.
be. It could
like
easily
there's
be.
no reason it can't be.
Because I know 40K, coming from a 5th edition player, used to be similar where the factions were drastically different and they had their own cool, separate, totally separate rules. But as they've started catering to the competitive scene, which they need to stay relevant, they've started kind of, I mean, like it's starting to become just copy and paste with some things. And I'm not dogging 40. It's like, I don't know if you guys could see the amount of money that I've invested in 40K here.
Well, like, I mean, I could go on for hours about complaints I have, but I mean, like, I love the model range and stuff in competitive play. Like, I used to play super competitive Age of Sigmar. I've ran the tournaments here in Charleston for a decade.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really like when you start doing that. Sometimes it rips the soul out of things, and that's where I'm at.
It
currently.
does. I get it on both sides because they're, and I don't want to talk about 40K too much, but I do get what they're trying to do. They're trying to level the playing field so that they get everything to the the 50% win rate, so everybody's happy. But at the same time, like Drukhari used to have so much flavor, and they've gotten rid of most of it.
Well, it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah,
and this game has soul.
Yeah, it has soul, and it has a lot of skill expression, right? So there's no, there are blanket things you can do to be like, I'm throwing this on the table and then face smash my way through it, but there is a hell of a lot of a skill expression in this game. Anybody can play it, and that's one thing one of the purposes of doing the stream was, I want to show how easy it is to get into, how fun it is, and then we surprised Kyle today. We're like, hey, man, we're going to do our opening game of our store campaign here.
Why not?
Right now, just pull it out of a hat.
So this is the first game of the campaign?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This will be good.
You guys said that, and like it didn't click in my brain. I thought you guys may have just been explaining the rules. So this is your campaign list.
First campaign?
Yeah, so
11 matches total?
Yeah, so this campaign's going to be open to anybody that wants to come play. We have 3 sets of this terrain. We actually have like 4 tables worth of this Trench Crusade campaign at the store, made by Jim Digger, one of our very devout customers.
Mike, what's up, bud?
And we have a lot of people come and they ask about it, and they're kind of standoffish because they're like, I can't really pick up a new game right now.
Welcome, mortal. You've entered the realm of infinite odds. There is no escape now.
That is probably going to go right through the mics.
Who is it?
Yo, as it's Mike.
But yeah, and the one thing I wanted to say is
Just Mike.
This game is really easy to get into. I will here soon have a second warband just at the store so that we can do little one-off teaching games. Just playing off the quick start rules, literally you'll have the mechanics down in the first 5 minutes of playing. Like, the keywords are really easy, like risky. If we throw the word risky out, your brain's going to go risky. Risky just means if I do it,
and it fails,
I
lose my activation.
And when we go to explain the rules, everything's so cut and dry and simple. Like there's no.
So I think what you're getting at is it's a low floor, high ceiling.
Yeah.
Very low floor, very high ceiling.
Yeah,
okay.
You can do wonky stuff in this game. There's jumping, climbing, running, falling, mind control, you name it.
Putting a bomb on a building, removing the building.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
So two things real quick, and I just want to, for lore purposes, because I'm interested. And the other thing is I want I want to address. If anybody's watching that's curious about the store versus store thing, we're gonna do a little Q&A towards the end if anybody has questions. But yeah, that's irrelevant to that. But so to my understanding, you've got demons, right?
Demons, infected,
Infected. What's infected?
like those of the Black Grail. They're zombies or humans that have been infected by the Black Grail's
They were drinking the
plague.
pus.
Drinking,
Okay.
yeah, they're drinking the soup.
Okay, and then you've got on the demon side. There's some kind of cultist, right?
The
It's the heretics.
Heretics.
That's where you get that artillery witch.
The coolest model.
Yeah, the coolest iconic model of the game is the artillery witch. She literally
We should have brought-
summons. I had that big
summons-
one. She summons an artillery shell.
She summons an actual artillery shell from I think it's the 3rd level of hell where all the
Yeah.
factories are.
Oh yeah, there's factories in hell.
portal
If you
opens
are
up.
curious.
And then she just
Chucks
causes
it.
another portal to appear over someone or chucks it and nukes whoever it is.
Yeah, and I lost my train of thought.
I'm pulling up an image now.
Yeah, so like I had a 70 or what was it? It was a 350 millimeter scaled version of the artillery witch at the store, and I was like, "Oh, cool! This is a cool display piece." Somebody
Wow.
literally walked in there like, "I need that." So I'm gonna do another one. She is huge.
Sorry guys, I should have done this in studio mode first.
Are they watching you drag it around?
Yeah, my bad, guys.
What a noob!
So that's what
Nice guy.
that's what she looks like. That is actually, I think I've seen this model in your store. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, like and there's cool there's mercenaries that so along with the factions there's mercenaries, right? So like these are mostly all the other factions can take any of them except there's like a few that
Some
are cut
are
out.
faithful only, some
Yeah.
are heretics only.
We always like get in conversations at the store about like what's coming too because this is endless.
There's so much
Yeah, that was
more to be
that was
done.
actually another question I was gonna have because from what I'm understanding, it seems like the demon and heretic side way outnumbers the good guys side.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So there's basically just like devout people and then all of the other stuff.
Yeah.
all the other
Right?
stuff.
Okay.
So like
And I'm assuming the story is going to evolve.
oh yeah, it's just going through the struggle, you know.
It'd be kind of interesting to see
Good versus evil.
if
Oh
they
my
get
goodness.
to if they get to like 2025 eventually. It's like, what does
They're
it
done.
look like at that point?
Well, all right. So like, there's a game that's Bolt Action, right? So Bolt Action is World War II. It's made by Warlord Games. It's just vanilla World War II historical, right? They have another game called Conflict 47, spelled with a K. It is a what if the war didn't stop kind of thing, and there's like mech suits, zombies, werewolves, all kinds of stuff. That's a big army style game, right? We're always talking like there's no way this game doesn't turn into where it will have like some sort of army style game.
They already plan
Yeah.
to make the next things they plan to release.
So this is
are
skirmish, right?
cavalry.
Yeah, this is a
right
skirmish
now.
style right now.
They're going to release unique models for each of the war bands and also release cavalry.
Right.
From what
So
I
like
read.
that means, but also because there's the Heretic Navy they mention all the time, so that means there's ships.
There are beautiful ships.
Mike said, what makes me crazy is this game looks cool, but I have way too many hobbies. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I completely understand.
There's no
Just
such
pick
thing.
up one more.
This terrain though, let me give you a shot of the overhead really quick. This terrain is just gorgeous. I actually meant to turn that off. Jesus Christ. I'm a noob, dude. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You ready to start?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get
the whole I saw like the entire set up at your store, and it is just super cool, man. I'm kind of excited. Yeah, actually, I don't want to give everybody blue balls right now. Like we can yeah, we can start showing how it plays. So I will let you guys. This is kind of basically your show now. So go ahead and
Yeah. So we will. All right.
do
So this is
that
beginning, like we said, this is the beginning of our campaign game. These things. So the currency that there's a point system, but it's called
Ducats
or
and glory.
ducats, as we call them around the
Ducats.
shots.
Gold coin.
it
It's
goes-
made by Antioch.
Yep, it's gold coins. You purchase your units. So starting off, I think what we'll do is we'll introduce our units, and then we'll start kind of going through as we go. We'll introduce the core mechanics. I think it's easier than us standing there with a piece of paper going, "This is how to move."
So,
you go ahead and introduce your new Antioch forces.
sounds good.
You can
You
go
see
ahead
me?
and,
Yeah.
Awesome. So, I'm running the Stoßtruppen of. That sounds wrong.
the Stoßtruppen.
The Stoßtruppen of. I butchered that. Of the. I think it's the new state of Prussia or of Prussia. So Prussia's still around in this world because it's World War One, and their whole thing is grenades, getting up close and personal. They're shock troopers, and one of the coolest weapons, in my opinion, in this setting, other than the AT hammer, a tank splitter blade, which is a sword designed for the shock troopers to run up to a tank, cut off its tracks, run away as engineers throw satchel charges and C4 on it and detonate it to Kingdom Come.
It's like Saving Private Ryan, but
I know.
with swords.
With swords and not blowing ourselves up as often.
Yeah.
It's still going to happen. So we rolled for the mission earlier and we got, let me read. We got supply raid.
Yep.
So one of us is going to roll off to see who the defender is and who the attacker is. And the defender will be in their deployment zone on one side and the attacker on the other side.
Yep.
The defender has multiple supply crates around the board. Not these crates, but our little markers
Yeah, we
over
got
there.
little tokens.
The defender wants these tokens to last the whole game. The
Yep.
attacker wants to destroy them. The attacker gets 1 victory point per each one they destroy. They get 1 victory point per every enemy they kill. While on the other hand, the defender gets 1 victory point per every enemy they kill, and get 2 victory points actually per every crate still left standing.
So the defenders for this were going to be my trench pilgrims, as we were saying. I brought this big bad boy. This is the Anchorite Shrine. He's got business up in all that blood. I have 2 Sigmatic nuns. They slap real hard. I have 3 ecclesiastic prisoners. They have 2 of them have martyrdom devices on their backs, which are bombs. They're suicide bombers. I have 1 that he has just came out of the field with nothing because he's going to be broken on the pain wheel.
He's broken before.
Then the leader is the war prophet. What's cool about the war prophet is it's this one right here. She has a war pick with an anti-tank mine on the front of it. So you can imagine that'd be fun to hit things with. That's a risky action. We'll go through those. She also has speakers mounted on her back where she's going to be screaming sermons at her trench pilgrims the whole time. Mm-hmm. And then I have brought 1 castigator. The castigator has the wrath of God.
The wrath of God. So he's a berserker who consumed a little bit of the Metachrist.
Yep, ate a little bit of Metachrist.
Nuts.
He's gonna be, but also what's cool about the castigators is if things get down, which we'll explain that status, he can just make them all stand up just for funsies. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll pop back in, and then any questions anybody has, let us know. And if we need to over-explain something, I can hold Dom's hand and pet it while we explain that.
All right. So first, we're going to roll off to see who's defender and attacker.
All right, roll in the dice box.
All right.
I'll roll a green dice. All right,
3.
go. I got a 3. You got a
1
1.
and a 3. Do you want to be attacker or defender?
I'll defend.
Defend. All right. So, you only have 6 models in your warband, right?
I have more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't forget, one of the prisoners is already dead. Because
Right. He's being broken on the pain wheel. Oh.
So set him aside real quick.
Yeah, where did he go? Oh, I didn't even set him out. So he's broken. He's on the wheel already, see? He's already dressed up.
Did you bring a pilgrim? I thought you dropped the pilgrim.
I did drop him.
Awesome.
So I have 7 models total.
You have 7 models. Pick 6 of them to be deployed first turn, and then the other one will be deployed the next turn.
The other set.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 have to come?
No, you pick 6 for turn
6?
1.
Okay. Well, then the anchorite can come in second.
Okay. And then for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would normally be the attacker has has 6 plus D3 of the models coming in, but I only have 7, so all of my models will be coming in turn 1. Let me grab them.
Is this the thing where you have the fire teams?
Oh, I do have fire teams. Would you
Yeah.
like me to talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead and
That's
talk about the fire
very
teams.
fun part of Antioch.
Yep. This is unique to New Antioch by itself.
So every faction has unique rules, but Antioch, along with some of the coolest models, in my opinion, has what are known as fire teams. So in a skirmish game, we're activating one model at a time. With New Antioch, with Precious specifically, I get 3, but normally 2 of my groups can have fire teams. I can select 2 of my models to make a fire team. Those 2 models, at any point when one is activated and the other hasn't previously activated on that turn, I can activate them both. However, if one of them fails a risky action, they both deactivate. Additionally, another cool rule about it is if the first one hits a target, the second one spends 3 less blood markers if they do a bloodbath on a standing target.
Which we'll
And I'll
explain blood
that
markers.
I'll explain that if it comes up.
Yeah. So essentially they get to,
Double activate.
they get to cheat.
Guilty as charged.
But yeah. That's one cool thing to them. They can do it. I mean, like,
Another
we've seen it
mind
where it's done
connects.
really well, but we've also seen it where they've done it to
Delicious.
their detriment because they have literally less activations essentially. So I get to make more informed decisions while you're double moving. But that's a double-edged sword. So
Play smart.
it works good though because
Antioch is the hardest faction.
Yeah, and
because of that.
another thing in this game too, it's very killy, but again, you have to be trying to kill something. Like
Hyper lethal with
Yeah.
a little bit of luck and a lot of
yeah, and there's
targeting.
another thing is there's a lot of dice control in this as well. Like there's luck, of course, because we're playing a dice game, but there's a lot of where you can make it where things are less risky, or you can really stack things up to make them go. Or when we start explaining blood markers, the blood marks, the opponent awards those to the other person, and you can make them roll worse onto things. So we're gonna go ahead and set up our supply caches.
you get 3 and I get 3.
Yep, and so most of the missions that I've seen, none of them are really fixed. It's always the players that are placing out the objective markers, which is
Also,
cool.
Because this is a campaign battle, we have Glorious Deeds.
Yep.
Another way to get more points for later matches.
Yep.
The Glorious Deeds of this game, for the attacker, which is me, is destroying... Oh, by the way, you can only place one of your objectives in your own deployment zone. The
Well,
rest have to be
crap.
outside of it.
No metagaming for me.
No metagaming.
What does the deployment zones look like? Do you guys go
The
over that yet?
deployment zones are going to be...
Are they 6 or are they? I think they're
Let me see.
9 inches up.
24-inch no man's land, so 10
Oh.
inches up.
Yeah, so 10 inches up.
Or
Sweet. Yeah, that's
12
right.
inches up.
12 inches up. All right. Wow, we got a lot of play
A
there.
lot of play. Additionally, the Glorious Deeds are for attacker, which is me. I destroy the marker in his deployment zone. If one of my models alone destroys 2 objective markers, we both score VP if we pass morale tests.
Woohoo!
A new
If the
voice
defender
in the static. The war
Takes a
grows
model out
louder.
of my...
Hey, Vicious. Good to see you. Dude, there's a Taco Bell commercial. Taco Bell. That looks so damn good.
Taco
Nice.
Bell.
All right. Go ahead. Keep
Okay.
going. Good to
Another
see you,
glorious
Vicious.
deed is if you take a model out in my deployment zone, and if you have 4 or more supplies left by the 4th turn,
Okay.
if we win, we also get one.
Okay, sweet. That's a glorious deed. All right. So, can you hit us with the overhead while we're placing these out too?
Yeah.
And then, so just so everybody knows, this game is played on a 3x3 and a 4x4. Right now, we're playing on the 4x4, which most of the campaign games are played on, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are one-off games of this, and that's what we've been playing this whole time. The reason we're kind of exercising this is because the game becomes way riskier, and you quit just face smashing and throwing your dudes away, because it is very easy in this game to just be like, I'm gonna just face smash my way to victory, which you can do, but you might end up with one dude left on the table, which in a campaign game is untenable.
Untenable. And in campaigns, you'll get scars, while in a one-off, you don't get scars.
Nope.
Although, morale is what combats that. So,
yeah. All right, so if you want to go ahead and you drop first.
you drop first as defender. And then it has to be, every other one has to be 6 inches away from any other marker.
Right.
And 6 inches away from your board edge and your deployment.
Yes, but I can only put one in my deployment.
Only
zone,
one
correct?
in your deployment.
All right. So, of course, I forgot my fancy Death Ray Design quick tool. Boo.
What is it, a 3-inch?
No, it was one of my 6 inch. Just one of the, remember the green acrylic ones?
Oh, okay.
I meant to bring some to show them off. Because we just got a cool distribution thing at the shop with Death Ray
Welcome,
Designs.
mortal.
Cool
You've
guys.
entered the realm of infinite odds.
All right, Dom,
There
I
is
think
no
I'm legal
escape
here.
now.
You're good there?
Yep.
That's what you're
Hey,
doing?
what's going on, brother? Good to see you.
I'm going to do...
We're getting some Trench Crusade in today. I know nothing about it, but these two fine gentlemen, Jake and Dom being the one that you see the back of right now.
Look at this beautiful back.
He is
That's one.
he is kind of the gameplay aficionado here. Jake is assisting, and they're showing us how this game works. And we actually just covered some of the lore too, man. It's pretty
Gnarly. Yeah, no, Dom has been coming into the store, and he has been a main warband leader driving this game home. He's been pulling people in. He'll talk to anybody. You know, like little old granny walks into the store. He's like, hey, have you seen this? What is this? Like, pretty cool.
That's my next one.
All right, I got mine up here.
All right. Your last one.
Oh, this is
A little crazy.
woo.
Wait, let me make sure.
Yeah, because like,
Yep.
and this game can be super tactical as well, especially like some of them. Is it which warband has the sniper priest? Is it the?
It's actually Antioch.
Is it
I'll be
Antioch?
bringing
Yeah.
one today.
Yeah, Antioch has the sniper priest, and they're pretty good. Can we put them in buildings?
You could. I don't. Yeah, you can.
I'm doing it.
That's smart.
Boop.
Because then last one's gonna go right here.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
This is what we call the
Actually-
danger zone right here. Like,
Actually, the last one, better yet, is gonna go.
oh, just tempting the fight in the church. Yeah, normally at the shop we have this church all the way together, and then we end up having skirmishes in the middle of this church. Like, there'll just be like 4 or 5 dudes in here just shooting point blank
And
at each other.
the way for me to destroy any of these objectives is
Gonna
a
roll it?
successful hit with a melee weapon or a successful hit of a heavy ranged weapon.
Oh, so you just like a regular gun can't destroy it.
I think a gun has to roll an injury.
Okay.
But a hit from a melee weapon or a heavy weapon, it's
Well,
go.
that makes that special.
Mhm.
All right. So, all right,
right.
I guess we can start dropping.
Defender goes first.
All right. Well, we're gonna do the normal. So 12 inches up, I can go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Arby, I would like to third that notion. Yeah, your setup is super dope. Love it. I love that I got John saying dope too.
That's so dope, bro. Man, I don't know how I want to do this.
Don't drop it.
Oh god. Oh, it was my nun. Oh, it was the bloody one. It's fine.
Ah, perfect. That's why she got bloody.
Bloody nun. Oh man, I'm like, what do I want to do? How many turns we got? 5?
It's as long as we'd like, but let's agree on 4 or 5.
I don't know.
5.
Depends how
sounds
it
good.
goes. Let's just play it by ear. How about that?
I say 5 unless it gets good because you get the extra VP.
Can we? All right, since we're in the campaign game, can we run away? Like, can we
Do
exit?
you want to do the morale where it's
Oh, yeah,
first
that's
time is risky, second time
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
we
loss?
we need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, running away means your guys don't die.
Right,
But
which
then
is-
you just lose the game.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We need to show that anyway.
Risky, then lose.
Yep, risky then lose. All right,
Sounds
so
good,
there's
man.
my war prophet. Good luck, sir. Let's get
She has
this going.
reinforced armor.
She
No
has the
martyrdom pills?
No martyrdom pills.
Awesome, okay.
I didn't spend. We went budget. I'll go ahead and I guess like as we go. Let me put myself in play mode here. Whoops.
And just so everyone knows, my fire teams are going to be my combat engineer with a shock trooper, my lieutenant and the sniper priest, and an additional shock trooper and my mechanized heavy infantry. I'm also bringing another shock trooper with a tank splitter blade, but he will be gunning it solo.
Yeah.
My first place is going to be my shock trooper, who is with my MHI engineer.
Yep. Just so we know.
Who's your patron? I chose a learned saint.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, awesome.
I did learn Saint
That's a
too.
good one.
We'll explain that here in a second. At the end, probably when
At
we're
the end.
tallying up. The first model I put down was my War Prophet, and the reason I put the War Prophet down first is she has those speakers on her back. So she has an ability called loudspeakers, and she can make anybody within 8 inches of her
Move
go
3 inches.
Yeah,
towards the
they can
nearest
essentially
enemy.
dash.
They do have to see the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, so but they can just make a mad dash. To
They
She
get
can,
an
she can be
extra
like, go
move,
get
basically.
him!
Oh, that's okay. So
All of
kind of
them
like
get to move
orders
closer.
for Imperial Guard.
Yeah. It's one of the few abilities that works out of activation, as in kind of you do it and everyone gets a 3-inch move towards a visible enemy.
Yep.
Anchorite spawning last is kind of crazy.
That's how I can. That Anchorite Shrine is they're hard to take down. Like,
Very.
you can. They got that machine armor. Playing in the Methodist is crazy because they don't have the protection as much, but they have the gun, so you're not really putting them in.
Sniper priest right here. Oh, we can see from above.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
Sniper, no sniping.
That's cool.
All right.
This is chill. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, of course.
No-
Anytime, man.
We love doing this stuff. Other none.
Other none? I'm going to throw down my lieutenant right here.
none. I'm running these nuns all the way at the board so they can just slap.
And I know it's called a sniper priest, but he's got an automatic rifle.
Oh, he's just over there just not snipering?
No.
Boo.
Blind.
All right, and I'm going to put one of my ecclesiastic prisoners just
With
ready
a bomb.
ready to go up the stairs.
Okay. It doesn't ignore armor, right? It just gets +1 dice to injury at close range.
I have to read it. I can't remember. I do it pretty often. The bombs are pretty funny in this game. Like, they generally work in the 3-inch range. They make a big 3-inch bubble around them, or a 6-inch bubble.
It's
Excuse
a
me.
3-inch.
Is it 3? Yeah. They make a big 3-inch mark, and then they just blow up everything in that area.
All right, here we go.
And there's no roll on it either. It's just, I blow up.
I blow up, and then you roll straight to injury.
Yep.
Could kill a bunch of my guys.
It's kind of
I'm
like
not
a flame,
careful.
like a flamer works in some games.
Yeah, the flamethrowers in this game are designed for anti-tank, as they were in World War One.
Haha. Other prisoner?
All right. Oh no, that's not good. No, that'll be okay. MHI,
I was
right
gonna-
here.
Try to snipe somebody right off the rip.
He doesn't have. He is armed with a satchel charge and a heavy shotgun. And I upgraded his armor, so he is an MHI.
All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw down my castigator right in the middle. So,
Alrighty. And I gave the MHI also a great hammer. Castigator?
yeah, he's right there in the middle.
Awesome.
He's equipped with a great sword and a trench shield, and then he has a Wrath of God, so he's not allowed to wear any armor. So essentially,
Okay.
he's just like, birthday suit, sword, and a shield.
I'm going to place my trooper with a sword and grenade right there.
Yeah, and grenades in this game are interesting.
Nuts.
Molotovs are fun, and then there's gas grenades too. So
And
like
incendiary.
some of the equipment choices are like the helmets, the gas masks. Like my nuns, they have war crosses, which are essentially shuriken that they throw across the battlefield.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh,
you
cool.
can drop.
All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I guess my engineer is gonna go right here. No, right.
No, Ty. Unfortunately, this is not a shirt off game.
Oh yeah, I wish.
I didn't shave.
I wish.
All right. So now I think it comes to
Defender will go first because you have more models.
Yay. And then my anchorite comes in
Top of turn 2.
top of turn 2.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
And control. Or there's no control in this.
No, these
are just you're
your
trying to blow
whole
'em
thing
up.
is you're trying to stop me from blowing them up.
Your boys are spread out everywhere.
I don't need to be close to one another.
Yeah. I need to be close. And my war prophet, when I go to do my thing,
All of the only ones that move are the ones that can visibly see an enemy.
oh yeah, and so like
But they
just to
can
mention,
move into combat.
everything in this game is true line of sight. So it's you get down and you look, and I'm looking over here, and I can only literally see like these guys over here can only see that mechanized infantry guy over there.
Oh, he's big and strong.
He's just hanging out because he doesn't care.
Let me try to get a little zoom in on your guys over there.
And armor is a huge part of this game.
Yeah, and so just to explain, stats on here, like we said, they're baseline, like, and there's no health.
Everything except for leaders and some of the largest things. So my lieutenant, his war prophet, and his anchorite are the only things that get a second chance the first time they would die. Everything else, it dies, it's gone.
Yeah, and so like there's status effects in this game, such as downed.
And down is bad.
Yeah, so
You don't
like
want to be down.
when we go to start explaining our roles and stuff like that, there's an injury table. Everything these are all there's a plus and minus dice in this game. So when we go explain this, it was confusing at first when we looked at it. Every test is done with 2 dice, 2d6, and then you'll have the term +1 dice or -1 dice. A +1 dice means that you're rolling 3 dice, and you're taking the highest.
Two.
Yeah, you're taking the highest 2, or you get the minus dice, and you're still rolling 3 dice. You didn't lose a dice, but you're taking the lowest of the dice rolls, and you're always looking for 2 pair, or 2 sets of numbers.
Unless you're bloodbathing,
Yeah,
which
and
is
then,
a rare case, but then you're picking 3 sets of numbers.
and bloodbathing sounds cool. We'll try to do it if it comes up. You have to stack up a lot of blood marks, and blood marks are something you'll see us stack red dice next to the models.
Yeah, let me grab those.
When that happens, it's when we go to wound and we don't, or we go to kill somebody and we don't do it. They'll end up getting a blood marker, which we'll explain how to use the blood markers as we go. I also have my nuns can also give themselves blessings.
And remove a blood marker at the same time.
Yeah, and blessings are good. Blood
And they
marks
work
are so like blessings are good for me because I can use my blessings, whereas blood markers the opponents can use them against you. So I got the first move.
Oh, you're good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something weird and not do my profit thing right off the rip because I need to get my nuns into position. These nuns are good. We talk about them a lot. Of course, I can't pull my stats up because I'm not in play mode. Duh. All right. So, all right, and everything in this game is done in inches. My nuns have 8 inches of movement, but I am agile, so I can take a dash action or a jump action with a +1 dice. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can move then dash, right?
You can move then dash,
But then you
every
can't-
action you can do,
you-
you can do once. Additionally, the only action you never roll for is a charge with line of sight and a normal move, because those are the only things, and a fallback, because those are the only things that aren't actions.
So can we take charge moves where we can't see things?
Yes. And
Okay, and that's when we roll for the action.
50-50
Yeah.
risky action.
Yeah.
In this game, everything is pass or fail, and you need a 7-up to pass with the 2 highest dice normally.
Yep, and that never changes. So it makes it. This is part of that low floor that we were talking about. Everything makes sense. That's what, to me, like when I was learning this game, it was just like, oh, well, that's easy, and it's easy to remember too. Talking through the rules with your partner, as always, is always helpful as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move this nun that is in sight, and then I will do her dash afterwards.
Sounds good.
And I get to roll 3 on that. So I'm moving my 8 so I can get the hell out of the way. She's going. And then I'll go ahead and my dash. So I'm looking for a 7-up, and I get to roll 3 dice. Whoop, going to the dice box. Come on, cameraman.
Where is it at? Oh, you know what?
Did you break it?
No, but you're good now.
All right. So
Awesome.
I'm looking for a 7-up, and I'm looking for my 2 highest. And I definitely
That's
I got
a 12.
That's a 12. She critically dashes, which is nothing special, you know.
Critical hits will matter later in
Yeah.
the game, hopefully.
How far was the dash?
Your base movement, so she gets 8 inches. A nun's fast.
Yeah,
And then she'll get an additional 8 inches if she moves. And it's up to. It doesn't have to be the full thing.
right. I think what we'll do is we'll climb up through this, or maybe I'll jump down. That's probably what I'll do.
Oh, and falling is a thing in this game. And it can kill you, but not on your turn as easily as on an enemy's turn.
I'm actually gonna go up here and just.
Waiting cover.
She's gonna go be sneaky in the
Sneaky.
window.
Okay.
All right, and then I have nothing else to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my activation there.
All right. My first activation is going to be for my heavy mechanized infantry, actually. And what I want to do is... So every gun in this game has a range characteristic. So it can fire X amount of inches. Different guns have different ranges, and a constant is that they have a maximum range. If you're firing at or above half their maximum distance, you are at long range. So you always want to try to, if possible, shoot up close. This guy, armed with a heavy shotgun, which is a heavy weapon, is going to fire plus 1 dice, because that is his base skill, and plus an additional dice because it is a heavy shotgun, and shotguns are more accurate.
And who's he shooting at?
And he will be shooting at the objective marker.
Oh yeah,
to destroy it.
that's right.
Point at it again.
Oh gosh.
I had the dice cam pulled up. Okay.
Well, this mission is kind of BS. He just walked up and was like, "I'm gonna shoot it."
On an 8, I hit it, and due to it just being the objective marker,
Yeah, it's dead.
it's removed.
So now you've destroyed
So-
and scored a point.
I score 1 point.
Boo!
Wow, that was fast.
I'm already losing. All right. Anything else?
And I am going to dash with him with 2 dice.
Okay.
And he makes it on an 8. And I am just going to dash up to the building and
Okay.
get into cover.
All right. And then.
And now, in my turn, it is your go.
All right. I'm gonna do something silly.
Silly. Okay.
It's you can't move in charge, right? But you can dash.
You
in
can
charge?
dash in charge.
Just dash and you point them out. Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can.
Shot.
I'm gonna see if I can dash, and then I think I might be close enough to. And then, but I think I have to do another action to jump over. But I might be able to do like a. I think I might be able to do a turn 1 charge at you
With who?
with the nun.
With a nun? She has a 20-inch threat range.
Yeah,
Maybe. That wouldn't be
but
bad.
I would have to jump. Like,
You'd have to make a jump.
well, I could like dash through the building or whatever, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it. We'll
All right,
see if
let's
it
do
works
it.
out.
Let's see.
All right, so I need to dash with her first. So again, you can't move then charge, but you can dash because dash is risky. It's harder to pull off So I'm taking my 2 highest dice because I'm agile. And I got it. I got it with a
that's
10.
Nice.
So, all right. So I need to work my way up here.
An 8-inch move,
Yeah.
getting her just beside it.
Yeah.
So, question about the nuns: are there like dirty heretical nuns?
There are in lore. I forget what they're called. They're like female berserkers, but they aren't in game yet. But they're going to be added eventually, they said.
Is there concept art?
There is concept art. Concept art is all by Mike Francina. I believe that's how I pronounce his name. His art is amazing. 100% check that out. It's gorgeous.
What are they called?
I think they're just
Heretical nuns.
heretical berserkers.
Heretical berserkers.
They're very cool.
All right. So I got there. I don't know if I might not be able to pull off what
I
I want
don't
to pull off.
think you could get you could get some distance with the charge, but I don't know if you could make a charge.
I think I might I pulled off a dash, so I think I might move.
Yeah, move into the building, get some cover. Not a bad idea. Or move down there. But then that's close to me.
I think
God, is this one of them?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one I was talking about.
That's hot.
I think what I'll do is
I'm about to pull this bad boy
modeled
up. Well, bad girl actually.
Someone made a model of her.
yeah, there's one. I saw that one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm over there. I'm peeking.
Peeking. Can we see through windows?
I'm gonna call
Okay, 100%.
True line of sight.
True line of sight. I like it.
If you can see through it, you can shoot through it.
I think it's time for a grenade. And you can move through your own models.
Yep.
Oh, wait. This is a funny... it actually doesn't count for this game. Never mind. I'm going to, off the rip, charge with my lieutenant
Where's your lieutenant at?
right here.
And where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to charge the objective marker. Actually,
Can do
you know
that?
what?
Is it a thing?
I have to get in range of it to melee it. Actually, you don't have to charge the objective markers to melee it. I just have to make a melee attack action if I am in with.
Yeah,
if
so I
I
think
am
you need
within
to
an
move.
inch of
You
it.
need to move dash and then.
Real
I'm gonna
quick.
dash him.
Real quick, I'm about to pull up this picture of this heretical nun.
Ah!
I'm not gonna lie. That is dude, I'm a weirdo, man.
You're like, yeah.
I don't know.
Poke me in the eye with your helmet.
I'm not gonna lie. If you've ever seen the movie Silent Hill,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Silent
the
Hill.
nuns in Silent Hill,
Those are cool,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It'd
roll
be like
for a
that.
dash. And I make it on a 9.
These green dice are broken.
These green dice are goated.
They're barren of dice.
I'm gonna get.
They don't
up
roll
to-
for shit for me. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
The thing is Dom and I have really hot hands, so it's like it's just
Well, I can dash, then make a move, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
move within an inch of the. I'm gonna move right
Call her
there.
a dirty nun, and he's all in. You're damn right. I'm all in on a dirty
Yeah,
nun, dude.
dirty
100%. And now I'm going to make a melee attack action with my tank splitter blade.
I should have chosen to be an attacker on this. This is nonsense.
I crit it.
What the? All right. Well, that doesn't. Well, he just scored another point.
You get 2 points per each that remains.
Yeah. Well, you're literally like sneezing on them. They're blowing up. It's just like, achoo! Oh, look, it's gone. Hey. All right, it's fine though.
You get 1 point per one of my guys you kill. You get 2 points per one left.
Yeah.
So if I destroy 3, I only get 3 points, while you still have 6 if 3 are left.
Yeah, I gotta get to these things.
Real quick, we lost him to chaos once again for the second time in a new game.
Of course.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's good. Not, dude, Arby, if you haven't seen the original Silent Hill, don't watch the second one. The second one is laughably bad. I had to turn it off. Actually,
It was bad. I enjoyed it, but it was bad.
I think I watched it when I was younger, and I was like, this is
Oh, yeah,
okay.
it was
I
really
tried
good.
watching it again like a couple weeks ago,
Oh.
You're
and
like,
I got like
it can't be
15 minutes
that
in, and I was
bad.
like, bro, I can't.
Ugh.
I can't. This is terrible.
All right. I'm gonna have to.
I was probably 14, 15 when I watched
And Ty, you can suck it. That's a total lie and erroneous.
it. What did you say?
erroneous.
Erroneous on all accounts. He says I never watch good movies.
Erroneous on all accounts. All right, let's see what you're doing, sir.
All right. I think I'm gonna. I think what I have to do is I have to get all my guys into position. That's the only play I have. So I'm going to start moving my martyrdom devices around. So I am going to have to move, then dash.
They get +1 dice as well.
Yeah.
In Prussia is one of the most fun. They can purchase upgrades for their lieutenant and shock troopers to get +1 dice to dash.
So this is one of the ecclesiastic prisoners. He is carrying around the bomb on his back. His whole job is to be like, hey, I'm coming at you, bro. They like to die. And the special thing about Trench Pilgrims in campaign play and regular play, if they blow themselves up, they don't count against their morale.
And if any of the pilgrims die, they can be brought back as a martyr.
Yep.
God
resurrected.
zombies.
Real quick,
Yeah.
we have something that we do on the stream that we allow our viewers to do.
Okay.
If anybody wants to roll 2 dice for them, and you guys roll the third one, because I can only do 2 at a time.
Okay.
All you got to do is hit ! Roll, and it will it'll pop up on the screen. And
Luckily, we have dice up.
guess I'll go organized. Love you, bud. Keep it up. Love you, buddy. Take it easy.
All right, anybody, or am I rolling? No takers?
I guess you're rolling.
All right. I'm trying to dash. I'm dice up. So I've made it with a 9. All right, so I'm dashing.
It doesn't work if I roll them on my desk. No, unfortunately not. But you can, like I said, hit that old
Precarious.
! Roll, and it'll actually do a
Watch out for the engineer, though.
a little animation.
I should have. I didn't realize he was over there. I just made a misplay because I could have. No, I wasn't close enough.
You could blow up my lieutenant. That would be tragic.
All I have to do, I literally only have to get within 3 inches of him.
But it deals extra damage if you're up close and personal.
Yeah. You have to get close enough.
It's preferable to detonate them within an inch of the target, but it is still possible to detonate them whenever.
The fall damage is if you're 3 inches and higher.
3 inches or higher on your turn, but 2 inches or higher if it's my turn.
I'm going to have him jump. He's just going to jump down. He's going to jump
good.
off this. He's going to go boop. He's in the trenches, baby.
Oh, it's Trench Crusade.
Oh my God,
He's
we're in
crusading.
trenches.
Oh my God.
All right. And
All right.
that's it for him.
All right. I'm
Nothing
so
cool
sorry,
yet.
little buddy. I'm so sorry, little buddy.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Up 1, over 1.
Of your little Team Bob's Hill. No, you're
Oh,
good,
yeah.
man. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, that's a fun place. I've been there a couple of times. Up 1, over 1. Up 1, over 1. Oh,
And fell in a hole.
Fell in a hole. He'll move 2 inches over.
His model was like, he was like this. He was like, doo doo doo. Right into a hole.
Bob's Hill is a fun place. Grandpa loves racing. I love racing. Sniper Priest draws line of sight onto your ecclesiastic prisoner. You're within 12 inches.
Oh, boo.
I have high ground. A Sniper Priest has +2 dice to hit. I will be rolling 5 dice.
So explaining high ground. High ground is if you're double or
if you're 2 inches or higher above a target on a 40 millimeter or smaller base.
Yep.
Or 4 inches or higher above a target that is on a 50 millimeter or higher base.
Yeah, and the 50 millimeters are pretty much the biggest bases that we see in the game.
50s and
certainly.
60s are the
Yeah.
largest. All right.
No great and clean ones.
And go ahead and you can go ahead and roll. But Jake, would you like to do a little plug-in for yourself?
Oh, yeah. So if you don't know me, I'm Jake. I am one of the owners of GamersGuild.sc. We run a shop down in Hanahan, South Carolina. We have an online store. It's www.gamersguildsc.com. And I believe we have a discount. We have a 10% off discount code right now. It's Fisher10. Or pre-order 10. I will get somebody to confirm that for me here in a minute.
It was Fisher 10.
Is it Fisher 10? Then we haven't. It's still going. And the reason it's 10 is because we actually have a 10% off sale going on, so you can stack that right now too.
Oh, 20%.
Yeah.
Does that apply to these Trench Crusade?
Yeah. So if you're making special orders, you literally have to go to our contact. You go to our contact form and then let us know which warband you want. So you'll get a base warband, and you can also get the reinforcements. Or if it's a model we don't have, we'll have a discussion with you. Say or you want like a custom model. What we do is we cover half of the STL, and then you cover the other half, and then that way we get to keep the STL for later on. And that way we can spread the love.
Also, what pieces of terrain are you able to sell that's showing on the table right now?
The church, most definitely. The church is a really, really nice piece. It all fits together. We have it spread out just for thematic purposes. I have about, since we got involved with this game, I have about like 25 different blown out church STLs, and we have like cottage and Normandy buildings, like all the World War I and World War II structures. This unpainted, we're doing this print for $90 right now.
It's a beautiful
What
one.
does that
too.
include?
That includes this tower, the busted piece over here, and then the middle centerpiece, and it all fits together.
That's 5 total.
Yeah,
It's a huge building.
We've also started doing commission services as well. I'm the only commission painter right now on staff. We're talking about getting some other ones. And then those are, if it's a Warhammer based stuff, like the pricing is really easy. It's price of the model, price of the box, MSRP, and then times 3 for the assembly and the painting. That gives you battle ready anything. And depending on what it is, we'll give you, it's between a week or 2 weeks. We paint pretty fast when it's battle ready. We're not offering any other up tier services right now, just because whenever we start doing these, we get overloaded really bad. And then I sit there, 3 in the morning, like, I can paint a lot. And it gets really bad. But did I miss anything? I started rambling.
Yeah, but we'll. I'm assuming you're going to want to plug in your membership program, but we'll do it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, the Store Wars, just to mention, we currently have 2 full teams signed up for Gamers Guild SC. We are welcoming unlimited teams. We'll explain those right now because I got a text a minute ago while we were sitting here, and I was like, oh, you want to sign up again? So now we officially have 2 full teams.
2 full teams?
Yeah.
I think
So,
what's it called?
heroes
Yeah, heroes.
are the arch enemy. But no, they're all fun guys over there at Heroes and Champions.
1 blood marker for you, sir.
No, I don't want a blood marker. You didn't kill me, though.
I didn't kill you.
Yeah,
Second shot of the assault rifle.
Explaining that, since we kind of stepped over that a little bit. All right, so he did shoot at my ecclesiastic prisoner.
I do have another shot.
He hit him. He rolled for injury, and like we said, everything's on a pass or fail. This one's a little different.
Low roll of 3 is just a blood marker. The rule is a flat 1 is nothing, a 2 to a 6 is a blood marker, a 7 or an 8 is a down, and a 9 to a 12 is a kill. Additionally, or out of action, armor will subtract from the enemy roll to make it less or more likely for you to die.
Yeah, and then we were talking about playing with the dice. So now I have a blood marker, which is that red dice. So whenever I go to do something, Dom could be like, oh, you know what? I want to spin this. And it'll worsen whatever my results are. He can take away dice and all kinds of stuff. So he has another shot. He's trying to take my prisoner out so he can't blow him up next turn.
I don't want him to blow up. He hurts. The next shot is an 11, and I will now spend the blood marker. So blood markers can be spent for extra dice for injury. So I will be picking the 2 highest out of 3 dice.
And he's dead.
That's a 12.
Holy shit.
A 12 is an out of action.
He blowed him up. He's
Tom, you're not
dead.
allowed to use my dice when we play Warhammer on this stream.
I'm sorry. And that'll score me my 3rd VP.
Yep. All right.
Off to you.
So I have not activated another one of my prisoners and my war prophet.
Oh, John getting a little dirty over here. Break my bones and use me as a shield against the demons.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Break my bones, daddy.
Go, John. All right.
John, do you cry when you bite your tongue? What a great callback. Good fucking gracious. That's awesome.
All right. I've got to run with my profit. Let's see here.
6-inch move.
Yeah.
6-inch stand.
There's no reason to loudspeaker right now, I don't think. No.
Not yet, but maybe when she gets up, she could just get a couple extra inches. And the nun could move towards the wall, like towards the door, and not be visible through the window.
The nun gets a couple extra inches? Is that what I heard?
That's what you heard, sir. All right, well, I guess I will regular move her up then.
Move her, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
And then
This guy knows.
And then I gotta dash somewhere probably. I need to protect this. Like, over here is not good.
Yeah. The 3 that you placed are going to be a lot easier to defend than the 3 I placed.
Yeah, like those are just like,
Those
oh, I'm gonna blow it up. All right, I guess
Those are
she's
freebies.
gonna run up the thing. I don't think she's not agile.
Also, the thing about it is that I have a heavy shotgun, which really helps because it's a heavy weapon that I can shoot a bunch, and I do have a bunch of melee guys. But,
That mood music? Are you trying to get us into what's going on?
what kind of move?
I mean, we're talking about hot nuns, you know, that are, you know.
All right, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna dash her up. I have no plus dice on this.
No plus dice.
So this is an actual risky action. If somebody wants to roll on me,
yeah.
this would be a good one to
Yeah,
do.
if somebody wants to hit exclamation point roll them that beautiful bean footage.
I like bush beans.
Nobody ever knows.
Say
that.
what you will. The dice care not for
Aha!
your intention.
Hey,
Thank
perfect.
you. Wow, I get it. I got it. I'm
Hey,
okay.
you got
We're
it.
all good.
Thank
Huzzah!
you, RB.
Free 7 is awesome.
All right. Now the choice is, which way do I go?
I mean, you could draw a line of sight, or try to.
She has no gun.
Point out where we're going and what we're doing.
None of my guys have any guns.
Okay, it's hard. You should have chosen an attacker.
I want you to come at me, bro.
I'm coming at you, bro.
All right.
I'm not.
I gotta
your
go.
bro.
I gotta go
Bro.
up. I gotta go up.
Guide,
And then,
dude.
so that was 2, and then now I got 4 to go. He's gonna go hide with his nun friend. Not a very good spot, though.
Not a very good.
That's as far as I can
Be
go.
careful. I have grenades and satchel charges.
We'll be fine.
Okay, I hope you are.
I have to get up close to you. It's gonna have to
Do
happen.
you want to use the loudspeakers?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's a risky action.
With plus 2 dice.
With plus 2 dice, because she's holy.
Holy.
Yeah, she is.
Alright, here we go. Woo!
That's a 9.
There's a 9, alright. So, now I can move her up to 3 inches and my nun.
And they both see my HMI.
Indeed. I think... Do I want to crawl through the window? I don't know.
You do have to move the closest possible direction.
Right.
So, yeah. The nun can climb through the window, but
Yeah,
the war prophet can't.
No, she can't. She's
Just right there works.
nunning,
Nunya.
and then she's bam.
I have a great hammer on him, I think. Yeah. All right. My go?
Yep. Your mechanized guys have the tough.
They
keyboard,
do
right?
not.
They don't.
actually.
So I can actually
No.
I can one-off kill him.
If you roll a 12, you insta-kill him.
Nice.
Oh, and I love running an MHI leader. That's always fun.
What is MHI?
MHI is heavy mechanized infantry. One of the coolest things for Antioch. It's
They're wearing
heavily
Space Marine armor.
Basically, they're not as tough, but they're super cool. I'm gonna dash this shock trooper right there.
So instead of being made by the
Oh, wait.
Emperor, they ate some of the Metachrist and didn't
I need to roll
mutate
over here.
horribly. And nail crosses into their eyeballs.
That is a 9, which makes it. I dropped the dice.
What'd you roll on your dice over there?
I rolled a 6, 2, 1,
Oh, so
which is an 8.
You got no. I'm
Oh, no, I mean
totally,
both
totally
ways.
joking. But we do know that Dom is cheating.
Yeah, it's in his rules. He's like, I activate 2 models, and you only get to activate 1.
I'm gonna jump him
Loser.
up here. He's gonna chuck a grenade at your nun.
Don't throw things at my nun.
I'm gonna throw things at your nun.
No, not the nun. Is she naked?
Yes.
Oh,
This
it's
is
the
gonna be
bloody
to our
nun too.
downfall. But I do miss on a
It's
6.
because of the blood.
What did you need?
A 7. 7 always.
Okay.
I am now going to charge.
My nun.
I'm going to charge your nun. I can charge you even though I fired a ranged weapon because grenades are assault.
I forgot my nun has the war cross.
Oh no!
But I wasn't in range. War cross
Okay.
is only 8 inches, right?
Yeah. I'm going to charge you. I roll 2 dice and pick the higher of the 2 because charging is not an action. I rolled both are 4s, so I will get a charge is your movement plus whatever you get on the charged dice. You move that distance as close as you can to the enemy, even if you fail the charge. But with the 10, I did not fail that charge.
So 2d6 plus whatever your base stat line is for movement.
1d6.
1d6.
I only rolled 2
Oh, so
and
2
picked
dice
the
you
higher.
pick the highest.
And 2 picking the highest because I'm a shock trooper. That's
Okay.
unique to them.
Ah, okay.
All right, and now I will swing my first club at your nun. It hits on a 9.
Yep. And then I have standard armor on, so I'm -1.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
All right, so I am rolling 3 dice, picking the 2 lowest. 2 lowest are a 5. You get 1 blood marker. I'm now rolling 2 dice for my next attack with my second club. And that hits on a 9. And I am rolling still, again, -1 dice, picking the 2 lowest for my second club's attack. The 2 lowest is a 9, which goes down to an 8. An 8 is a down result in an additional blood marker.
Yay.
Why does it go down 1?
I have my
Standard
armor.
minuses 1 from whatever my roll is.
Ah.
Reinforced armor minuses 2. Heavy mechanized armor.
So it gets rid of the need to roll saves.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
There are no save rolls in this.
They're just modifiers to your roll.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Here you go.
What to do? That Anchorite Shrine's gonna come in and give you the business.
Oh yeah, it needs to.
I guess I'm gonna run with my ecclesiastic prisoner. So I'm gonna go, or I'm just gonna do a standard move up these here stairs. And Weevil Wobble is a thing in this game as well, so you can stand wherever you can keep your model. And I'm going to.
What is
Dash.
Weeble Wobble?
It's if you can't stand something. So like if you say I'm trying to stop on these
Oh.
stairs, I can't because I can't stand.
So you put it the closest possible place.
Wobbly model syndrome?
Yep.
Wobbly model syndrome. Got it.
So all right, I'm gonna go for a dash.
Dash with +1 dice.
Yep. Ooh, I
no.
failed it.
That's a
So,
fail.
So I take my 2 highest and it makes a 5. So I am done.
All right.
Uh-oh, the wind of dice rolling has changed. It's going cold on me.
I'm going to dash my second shock trooper right here.
Yep.
Where was he?
He's right there in that corner.
Okay.
I assume he's going to go try to finish off my nun.
I rolled a 12.
That's fucking nice.
I'm getting cheated. I just want everybody to know they've seen it on camera.
2.
I'm using the same dice, but he's loading something. He's those aren't actual short sleeves. He's got like fake skin on. He's like dumping dice out of his sleeve.
This is exactly how I feel when I play against John. And we're using like
Nice.
tabletop simulator.
It's all
So
digital.
He's modded his dice in tabletop simulator.
Shock trooper up to there. Let me read the rules for the mission we're playing real quick.
Are you trying to shoot this other?
Yes.
I don't think you should be able to. They need to change that mission type. It's like you shouldn't just be able to just shoot the cash. It's like, pow! Ha ha!
I think it has to be heavy weapons. The attacker treats the objective markers exactly as enemy models, and they can be charged, attacked, and shot at. The supplies can be destroyed by any melee attack or a ranged attack that hits them, but the ranged attack has to be a heavy weapon. So
it can't be a regular gun.
cannot be a
It has
regular
to be
gun.
heavy.
It has to be heavy. And additionally, can can be any melee weapon though.
Yeah.
Your activation.
All right. Tum. Well, it's Castigator time.
Castigator.
Good thing I can move through my own models. Ecclesiastic prisoner, that's a sin. You should blow yourself up right now, but I need you to do other work for me. He's got the Whip of God.
God's whip.
I need to get him over to help with that nun.
The Whip of God.
Yeah, he's got the Whip of God.
It's nothing special.
Unlike
That's
other
what he's
models,
calling it.
a Castigator is allowed to attack friendly models with its melee attack. So I can attack my own dudes if I want. And then they do this without declaring a charge. Each time the Castigator takes a friendly model out of action with their melee attack, set a die aside in a pool as acting as piety-inspired troops. The next time your warband makes a morale roll, add the amount of plus dice to that roll equal to the number of dice in the pool.
Ah, so it's a commissar.
Yeah,
Or a...
Fear me, but follow!
There was
I'll kill you
They
all.
used to have the same thing with orcs, too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to make my regular move. I think it's a 6-inch on regular infantry move, so... He's going to go up the stairs. Can you stand there? Yes, you can. And then he is also going to try to run.
Dash.
Because I got to get out of the way. I got to dash. And I don't think I'm not definitely not plus dice on him. He's
No,
slow
he's
and
base.
clunky. He has a trench shield, though, so he should be able to tank a shot at
Oh,
least.
shit.
But I'm immune to fear, and I disregard blood markers. So, haha. All right,
dice.
here we go. 2 dice, please. Yay.
10. Nice.
Success.
Success.
I'm hoping that y'all's good luck is going to rub off on those dice so that they work for me next time I go to a tournament.
There we go. All right. Well, that is my last. You're ruining it.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
You ruined it.
No. Oh,
You
shit.
You scummed him up.
Yeah, just for clarity, I rolled a 2, a 1, and a 3.
Yeah, he failed any action in this game.
All right. So that was
Typical.
my last model. How many more models do you have to move?
2. I got dose.
Are these part of your fire teams too?
No.
No.
I haven't activated a single fire team yet.
You're just like, just chilling. He's just like, I got this in the bag, guys. I have these hot dice, and Jake sucks.
He's not wrong. I'm kidding.
Oh, I see what it is.
Playing.
Plus 20% to everything you purchase.
All right, I'm gonna move up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1 to get this guy over here, and then with his last 2 inches, he's gonna get there. And then I'm going to dash him with +1 dice. This is my last shock trooper, the one with a tank splitter blade, which passes on a 7.
He's like, I gotta tone down these hot dice. They're gonna barely squeak by, you know.
Right, okay, threat range. Okay, threat range.
Let me put some cup holders on the shop tables.
Yeah, actually, my wife's grandfather made this table for me, specifically for gaming.
No, it's a joke table.
Yeah.
Wood tables just have an aesthetic to them.
What?
Yeah, he made this in
He's
the
just
garage
gonna be
right across in the,
Right, actually, wait. From where
My
he
shop
was, he's
still
gonna go
smells like wood
right
all
here.
the time. Like
It's a great smell.
once you clean, like once I clean the table, like once a week when we go and like clean the tables really good, the smell just kind of seeps back out, and it's like, oh, did y'all build something new? Or we're like, nope.
Did you put lacquer on those, or is that bar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
looks,
lacquer.
God, it looks so good, man.
Dude, that new the front counter, I did that, and I was like, I'm doing this to every table in this room. Somebody's gonna set a model down, it's just gonna be like, whoop, off the table. But then, no, that's what I was going for the first time. The problem with the gaming tables right now is they are heavy. They weigh about 100 pounds, and then the tops are plywood.
Yeah.
They need to get some real wood to them. All right, so
It is now round 2.
all right, we are in round 2.
So, start of your activation, you place your Anchorite Shrine.
And that's my just regular deployment, 12.
Regular deployment.
Ooh.
The points are still
3-0.
3-0.
All right. Well, Anchorite's have to come in. He's gonna have to do some business work.
Oh gosh. You didn't expect him to go there.
Oh, that guy looks scary.
Oh yeah, he is.
Very scary.
All right, and I still have fewer models.
You still have
so
fewer models.
I get to go first.
I killed one.
So I have a choice. I can either stand my nun up, or I can go race towards this guy.
Either or.
But once I stand her up, that's the end of her activation, isn't it?
No. She'll stand up at the start of her activation. She'll try to get some swings back. She'll get a blessing marker.
Oh shit.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna get into the action. All right, I'm gonna stand this nun up because she got downed.
All right.
She got hit by this guy.
1, 2. So
and
now,
I'm gonna take a blood marker.
Gave him the old DC dip and twirl.
Indeed. So nuns get to remove a blood marker, and then I'm gonna use a different colored dice to denote my blessings.
blessings can make you harder to kill, while blood markers make you easier to kill. And blessings can also make you more likely to succeed in actions opposite of...
I will represent my blessings with this here golden D8. All right, so she's gonna do some swingsy backsies action. She's equipped with 2 swords. They're one-handed, they're melee, and they have the critical keyword. Can I throw my Warcross?
No, you're
I'm just in melee? Damn it. You've taken that out.
So
and I'm
given,
plus dice.
given that this is y'all's campaign lists, do you guys have any lore behind?
Oh,
Have you guys thought of that, or are we
I
just?
thought a little bit about it.
Yeah. Am I putting you on the spot?
I mean, like, my warband's name is the Blessed Ones. Because they want to be blessed, but they're not sanctioned by New Antioch. That's why they're angry. That's why they're fighting each other.
That's why they were fighting each other. We don't like you. And
Because you can't get the blessing. Like fuck you. give me the
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah, pretty much.
blessing.
the
They're
Duke
like,
probably doesn't agree.
Although they
with
probably wouldn't say goddamn, would they?
well,
God bless.
yeah. Well, we would tell you you're saying it's wrong because we're more pious than the Antioch.
That nun taught me some weird things in that church.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, like the one that he's fighting right now is the one that I have the blood. Like it looks like the concept art where the blood is gushed over her chest.
Yeah, the one that I pulled up.
Yeah.
Not that one.
No.
Different.
Oh no.
No,
okay,
if you
yeah,
look
yeah.
up that
Not
one,
a heretic.
but-
She's the good guy.
yeah. All right, so I am +1 the dice in my
Melee?
melee. Yeah,
Are you spending the blessing marker?
I
Is she
should.
+2?
I should spend my blessing marker, so that would make me.
Or you could spend it on your offhand sword. So
I
then
will
they're
because
both-
because
then
I
they're
would
both at
be
plus.
because my offhand's not plus, right?
It'll be base
Yeah,
because it's -1 dice.
yeah.
right?
So I'm just gonna do my regular +1 dice.
Sounds good.
So for those of us not following exactly what's going on, kind of explain that, like what you guys just worked through. What was that about?
So, blessings and blood markers can completely change a dice roll. A nun base has +1 dice to any action she does, basically.
So instead of rolling 2, I'm rolling 3 dice and I'm taking the highest value.
Right.
If he spends a blessing marker, with whatever he's rolling, he'll roll an additional dice and still pick the highest 2.
Yeah, so I be rolling 4.
So it increases your chances of rolling better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Additionally, you can swing twice if you have 2 separate melee weapons. However, the first one is your on-hand weapon, you're prepared to use it, and the second one is your offhand weapon. So the one you're not as ready to use. The offhand one suffers a -1 dice penalty to whatever your normal skill is.
Okay.
So it's less accurate.
So you subtract a dice totally, or you
I just
roll
might-
the dice
I don't
and then
get-
subtract one.
So I
You
don't.
subtract the dice total.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because it's not +1 dice at that point. But I have a blessing, but I also have a blood marker too. So he could be like, "Oh, I'm gonna use the blood marker," and then I can counteract it with a blessing.
Got you. Okay.
So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this one up. And
Misses.
and missed it.
6.
You touched these dice.
Ah.
Well, so
All
then
right, with your second
was
attack,
all-
yep,
a
I'm gonna
part
go
of
ahead and
my
spin
plan.
I'm gonna go ahead and spin that.
you know what? I'll spend the blood marker.
All right, so you even me out. So I'm only rolling 2 dice at this point.
You're gonna miss.
Nope.
Oh, it's a
aha!
9.
It's a hit. All right, now I have to roll for injury.
2 dice for injury. I have no armor, So I hope you roll low, but rolling high would be great.
I rolled a 6.
Is
There's
a blood marker on my shock trooper.
Drats.
All right. Michael?
Yeah, because I don't think I can do anything else currently. Yep, go for it.
Your War Prophet has the anti-tank hammer.
Indeed. Are you coming at me, bro?
Yeah, I'm coming at you, bro.
All
Do you have armor on the War Prophet?
Yeah, she's got the max armor.
Oh, reinforced. Ooh, okay. You know what?
Have fun.
I'm going to activate my HMI and my shock trooper. The HMI
See,
off
here's that
the
cheating.
rip is going to charge into the nun.
Come on.
You sound just like me.
I'm going to start with the shock trooper. He's going to smack you with his...
I would say I would
club.
baited him into that room, but the prisoner failing that roll up the stairs was not good.
All right. Are you going to roll for... Do you want to spin my blood marker for the shock trooper smacking you?
Are you plus dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spin
Jake,
it.
Point out where it's at.
It's right here. This is the
Combat
fight. That's the
zone.
fight that's happening right now.
Oh yeah, you can roll. I'll just.
I hit on a 7.
Motherfucker.
I'm -1 to whatever... Oh, and you spent my blood marker.
Yeah.
I'm -1 to whatever I roll with 2 dice. I rolled a 7.
So it's a 6, so it's a blood
6,
marker.
which is 1 blood marker. Now I'm going to hit you with my offhand club. Now I'm at base. I hit you with an 11. And then, whoop. For injury, I give you an 8, which is a down and a blood marker.
Yeah, so I'm at 2 blood markers.
Two blood markers?
I need a red dice.
You need a red dice.
And now I'm standing at the feet of this giant behemoth who's activating right after.
The HMI has no plus to hitting, so he might miss.
And he's gonna fall off this rock. Okay.
The HMI hits on a 10,
Of course he does.
and then I'm going to spend both of your blood markers
Ruthless.
with my Great Hammer, which has +1 to whatever I roll with the 2 highest. So ignoring your armor, and
Right,
see what
so-
I get with the highest 2. And I get an additional +1 dice due to you being downed. So I'm rolling 5 dice,
This
picking the
gun's
2
dead.
highest.
Lord.
This dun's dead.
I rolled a 12.
Wah, wah, wah.
I can't even see it. There it is. All right. She's gone.
She died.
All right.
My-
Are you done now?
No, because the shock trooper is now going to
Please.
move out of the building, and he is going to throw a grenade at you. I hit on an 8,
Ugh.
and then injury. -2 to whatever I got. I got a 10 down to an 8, which is a down result, and 2 blood markers. Certain weapons in this game come with additional attributes, such as gas, fire,
That's my leader, by
and
the way.
shrapnel.
Oh no.
Gas, fire, and shrapnel, if you don't have the proper means of ignoring it, such as a helmet against shrapnel or a gas mask against gas, it'll give you an additional blood marker whenever it gets applied, which is very bad for his position. I will now dash my shock trooper real quick. And he's gonna make that on a 10. Your dice are really nice. I'm a big fan of these dice.
I'm burning them.
And the shock trooper is going to move just into the front of the building. All right, your go. Let's go, shock trooper.
So those guys have activated.
Oh wait. You know what? Just last thing. I would like to dash my HMI, which he failed. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was a 5 originally.
Yep.
He makes it on a 7.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
And he'll hop over there. Here you go.
So you don't have to count for distance going down?
No,
No, you just jump off.
you just jump off. But he didn't jump off. But you don't have to count it.
Huh.
You have to count distance going up if you're climbing, which hasn't been relevant yet. It might become relevant, but you just jump down, and as long as you're jumping down less than 3 inches on your turn or less than 2 inches on an enemy turn, there's no penalty.
Okay.
However, if you're doing more than those strict variables, you will suffer an injury, and you have to roll, and you might even kill yourself by breaking your legs.
All right.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm gonna dash.
And you can knock people off.
Yeah, you can knock people off. You can actually, the heretics can mind control you off.
And force you to walk off. I was
What?
playing against my friend, and I had a heretic priest force him to jump off he was his leader, a 6-inch tall building, and he killed himself.
Does it? So when you fall, I'm assuming depending on the distance, it
It's
increases?
plus 1 dice per every amount of that space you fall. So per every 3 you fall on your turn, or per every 2 you fall on an enemy's turn.
2, 3. What are those?
3 inches or 2 inches.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dash as a ecclesiastic prisoner. It's on the stairs.
Okay.
All right, and I got it. Whew. I'm gonna get 6 inches of movement.
Grenades are great.
Yep, and now I'm gonna charge your boy.
You're gonna charge me?
Yeah.
Okay. That's terrifying. You need a 2 with 1 dice. As long as you don't roll a 1, you're good.
All right, plus the charge with
No.
because I have agile. No, it's only dash.
Dash.
He's got mad dash. He's not agile. All right, let's see here. Woo!
A 3
Oh,
makes
we did it. We done it. We're there.
I would have failed that.
So we're here. Yeah, I'm gonna get as close to this edge as
You
possible.
can't. You would have to just get as close as me as possible with
Right.
charges.
Well, I mean, I'm closest to you. Right
Yeah.
there.
Perfect.
I don't think that puts me within 3 of your guy though. It's too far. But I was trying.
No.
We can try.
We can try.
All right. So
We can dance if we want to.
I am gonna go ahead.
You can leave your
Your
friends behind.
words ripple through the warp.
Ah,
Beware what ripples back.
Scartha. Come here to ask questions about Star Wars tourney things. Staying because this game looks interesting as fuck, and I'm already confused. Yeah, no, it's I know they're I think they're doing a good. I think you guys are doing a good job.
What's the hold up or confusion?
I think
Everything.
we start, well, just like anything, when you come into a game like this and you hear people like, all right, +2, and then you've got this, and then this happens, and then you got blood
Yeah.
tokens. It's just because you
If-
don't know it. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
If you
know what
got
I mean?
2 monitors, or you're looking at your computer or you're watching on your phone, if you pull up go to TRENCHCRUSADE.com, pull up the quick start rules. A lot of that stuff, while we're saying it, it's all literally 2 sheets. You can follow along.
Easy peasy.
It'll start making a little bit more sense as you read it. You're like, oh, the injury table, all that stuff. It's pretty like apparent. So my ecclesiastic prisoner just ran at this big mechanized guy.
Do it from above.
He's got a bomb strapped to his back, and I can blow it up at any time. The martyrdom device, it's a prisoner strapped with a martyrdom device can trigger it at any point during their activation. This does not require an action. When detonated, the explosion is treated as a blast 3-inch weapon targeting the prisoner model. Models within an inch of the prisoner hit by the explosion roll their injuries with plus dice. The prisoners roll 4d6 and adds them together to determine the result of injury roll on itself.
And additionally, you can punch me beforehand.
Yep. So I'm about to try. I'm gonna try to punch him first because why not? Because
So Arby just said martyr device. Is that accurate? Because that's what I'm hearing
Yeah,
too.
it's a martyrdom
You're just
bomb.
running up and like, fuck it.
yeah, I'm a suicide bomber. Also, the last little line of this is kind of funny because we're in the campaign game. If the explosion goes off and the prisoner somehow survives the battle, You can then buy them a new device for 35 ducats as
Get back on the
normal
field.
and simply field them again.
You didn't die. Let's do that again.
How do you
Run it
not
back.
die blowing up an explosive on yourself?
Well, the lore point of these guys is they are sinners, they are repenting, or they got captured and now they've been
so if they survive, it's like it's a
penitent.
miracle.
It's
so
penitence.
they've repented at that point.
Yeah, or like they were working for the heretics and then came to their senses and they're like, oh, I'm a sinner, and they're trying to cleanse their souls, so they become martyrs.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
A list full of them is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
It would make sense to me lore wise that like if he were to survive this and he could join something, become
like a martyr.
Something else. He's like
kind of like a
you
pawn
passed the
in
test.
chess.
You don't need to wear that bomb anymore. Now you can become this.
Right. No. Well, they want this. They're not like they're doing it out of like voluntarily. They're like, yeah, strap it to me. Let's go.
Give me another.
All right. So
Round 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my feeble flailing at your mechanized guy. I am literally my hands are tied. I'm literally trying to flail at you.
So
it's
this is the one you
-1
just
dice.
ran up on, right?
Yep. I'm -1 dice.
So 3 dice picking
3 dice
two
picking
lowest.
picking the 2 lowest. This is voluntary, by the way. Here we go.
And it misses on a 4.
I got it with a 4. So, or I didn't get it with a 4. All right, so I'm blowing up. So I'll go ahead and do my rolls first.
You roll against me first if you want.
Well,
it's 4d6 for you.
Yep, and then
3d6.
it's just injury table to you, right?
Yeah. +1 dice.
Plus 1 dice.
Yeah, so it's 3 dice against
right.
me.
This is against his mechanized infantry. I'm seeing if he downs or
the
get killed.
2 highest mechanized heavy infantry have a unique rule where they can't be downed.
Right.
Highest 2 is a 10, which would, due to their armor, go down to a 7, which is a blood marker.
Yep, so you got a blood marker. And now I have to roll 4 dice.
Is it shrapnel?
Hey, remember guys, if anybody wants to roll for them, just hit that exclamation point roll. Arby said, what do you mean you survived the suicide bomb? Okay. Put this on. Off you go again.
You survived? Not on my watch.
That is not how that's supposed to work.
No, it doesn't have. It's not shrapnel.
Oh, okay. So it's just blood marker.
Yeah, so now I gotta roll 4d6 and add them all together.
It would be so funny if he lives. Rolls all ones. Come on, live.
It could happen, but it did not. I just vaporized myself.
He rolled a 16.
Yeah, he's gone.
A 9 was needed to
Hell
die.
yeah. You should have had me roll that.
Yeah, I know.
You want to roll it?
Actually, for
Shits and
For giggles. 4
Shits and
dice.
giggles.
See what I would have rolled.
Maybe
I
you-
roll all 6s.
They're like, oh, well, he's definitely dead this time.
It's
still dead.
Not as close to dead.
Still really dead.
It's a 12.
all right, so that gave you a point as well.
No,
No?
because I think you.
Oh yeah,
Killed
it's
him.
because I killed him.
I think I don't get the point because you killed him.
Yeah.
For Antioch.
And it doesn't.
probably.
And it doesn't. It also doesn't count towards my morale.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
that's
you
gonna
can
start
So
mattering
you can.
soon.
So we'll explain morale. Once you become. Is it when I'm down half? Is that what it is?
It's half downed or dead.
You're right.
So you've lost 2 guys that will actually affect your morale.
Right, and I have
and
down.
it's a 4 VP in my favor, I think now.
Yeah.
Not super important. I'm just saying.
But yeah, but the ecclesiastical prisoners, you can field a bunch of them, and as they die, they don't count against your morale. It's just like, oh yeah, another guy died. It's
Yeah,
okay.
he did
It's fine.
that. It was for the Lord.
Yeah,
So with morale, so when you lose units, it affects the entire army?
It will.
it'll make the whole army run away.
It'll make the whole army go into risky actions where every action is risky. So every action that you fail stops your turn. And then
So
the
they-
second time, you just automatically lose and run away.
They see like their buddies getting fucked up and they're just
Oh yeah,
Like,
oh,
holy
they get
shit.
shell shocked.
Yeah.
All right, so we will. That's my turn. It's to you.
All right.
You gonna pop a shot off at my anchorite? Go for it.
No, I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. I want.
He's coming. He's about to start stomping your way.
I just need to not have to deal with that.
So Kyle, there's a list, or there's a type of list where there's 2 anchorite shrines. You can take 2. You normally can only take 1.
and
but-
normally you can only take 1. Funny with that list is they found a way to bring 4 within the rules.
Whoa.
That was legally.
Scooter.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So yeah, but the funny thing about it is when you bring them like that, that's the only time they can have ranged weapons. So you can give them machine guns and autocannons.
I'm gonna charge this objective.
And the thing about the autocannons and the machine guns is they can shoot up to 5 times in a turn.
They're nuts.
Who is this?
The Anchorite Shrine.
Methodist.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can shoot up to 5 times. So they can be like, normally they just shoot 3, which is a lot still. Machine guns are nasty in this game. Because you shoot, and then if you're doing it with autocannon, it's a risky action. So if you can pass your rolls, you can keep shooting. Like if you shoot somebody, you down them, you can shoot them again, kill them.
Shoot the guy beside him.
Yeah, shoot the guy beside him, down him, kill him, and then you can do it, and then you can down
so you
another
keep
person.
going if you kill something.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
it's not even that you kill something.
I've killed a
he just
greater
has to
demon
succeed.
with it. Like one of the biggest things in the game.
Yeah, you just go, but they're expensive too. Like there's a risk of taking them,
They
but
put a lot of eggs in one basket.
yeah, but the
So if he
anchorites
gets
are
targeted.
are really strong. Like this, hopefully, if he doesn't roll like a broken chicken,
I'm gonna make a melee attack action against the objective.
he's over here cheating again.
Oh, I made it on the 9, so it's gone.
Oh, he's surprised he made it.
I thought
That
it
was a good actor.
What's the number 3 being the third number reached the lobbyist I holy? 3 shall be the number counted to. The number counted to shall be 3. 2 is too few. 4 is too many. 5 is right out. It's good for blowing up breakfast cereals.
Are you
I'm
shooting?
gonna throw a grenade at your
Orangutans.
castigator.
You can throw it that far?
Yeah, pressure gets extra 4 inches.
That is
Oh
ridiculous.
shit! I left the dice came up that whole time. Sorry guys.
2 dice for a long grenade toss. Made it on an 8. I'm hitting both the castigator and the nun. Neither get cover from that position. Is the nun wearing armor?
Yeah.
Is the castigator what's
The
the
castigator,
rule?
castigator doesn't have armor, but he has a trench shield.
Is he minus dice to injury with his ability, Wrath of God?
Wrath of God. Of course, it didn't put the Wrath of God on the ability sheet.
I like that little spin move, dude.
I don't do fear. I don't do blood markers.
Hey Dom, point out what models we're referencing right now.
So this guy over here threw a long bomb grenade at this guy, and it's detonating, hitting both of them. This one? That
Yeah,
one.
no, I got
that
you.
one. All right.
I'm just laughing because it's just.
He threw it like a
I
baseball.
feel like there's a couple Hail Marys going on here, and
Oh, yeah, no,
they're just
he-
working out.
He just Hail Married it. It should not have worked out.
I have Zealous Strength,
I
Wrath
see.
of God, Wrath of God. I'm just immune to fear and
Oh,
disregard
okay.
blood markers.
All right,
So
injury into him first. -1 from it. It's a 2. He gets 2 blood markers due to not having a helmet and it's shrapnel.
Is there another one? that
did
needs
you
to be
count my
rolled?
trench? You counted my trench shield?
Yeah, it was a 2 with the trench shield.
Okay.
It was a 3 total. What was that?
Okay.
Does he got another? You got another roll? To make?
Yep.
If anybody wants to roll this, hit that exclamation point roll.
It's to kill a nun.
It's to kill the nun. Oh no! Don't do that. We don't want the
This
nun
is
to
the
die.
unblooded nun.
I rolled. She has armor.
Yeah.
Say what you
I
will.
rolled a 4 with the armor.
The
in.
Oh,
dice
hold up.
care
No, it was a
not
9.
for
It was a
your
9.
intention.
Mother.
She's
Roll
down.
an 8. It's an 8.
She's
then.
down
Yeah,
with
it's
an
an
8.
Oh.
Nice, Arby.
You wanna
no,
lay her
not
out?
Nice. No, we don't want the nun to die.
Nun, 2 blood markers, and downed.
Well, you know what? Actually, if I played this game, I would 1000% be playing the heretical nun whenever that comes out.
Oh, 100%.
We can just print
Um,
Words ripple
I'm gonna
through the
dash.
warp. Beware what
Hold on.
What are you doing?
ripples back.
Magic D-Nut! What's up? We're playing,
Okay. You don't want any of this Anchorite action?
He missed.
we're playing some
failed.
Trench Crusade. We're having, Jake and Dom
It's your again now.
teach us, about this game. There was, earlier we heard some of the
He
lore.
hasn't activated.
It's actually pretty grim, dark, and nasty, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't take blood markers.
What are we pontificating?
You don't get bothered by them.
Oh, well.
I can't spin them to make you less accurate. I can spin them to hurt you. It's the same rule that the sniper priest has.
No.
Let me see.
It's,
Wrath of God.
Yeah, disregard any blood markers from any source. You disregard them.
Oh.
Yeah. So the
oh wow.
The fury of God, the fury of God, he doesn't. The castigator gets no blood markers ever.
Wow, that's actually
That's
great.
cool.
So he can't get the negative effect. He's just walking around pumped up on
Oh,
the
so I
Lord.
just have to kill him.
Yeah.
He has to die.
Yeah, you
Oh.
just straight up kill him.
So D-Nut said, bro, I love Trench Crusade. I played against a dude running Hello Kitty minis and it was a blast.
Makes sense to me.
That's funny.
That's fun.
All right,
Probably demons.
I'm gonna activate that Anchorite Shrine.
Oh my god.
So I literally. Well, I'd have to wait. How far am I from you?
Pretty far. You have to make a dash first if you want to get into melee this turn.
Ugh.
Or you could just move this turn and then dash, and then next turn you can threaten something like the engineer or the lieutenant.
No, I gotta kill something, dude. This is gonna happen.
You got it. No, you gotta kill something.
I gotta kill something. I need somebody to roll for me. I got a dash. I'm dashing the Anchorite.
Hey, Magic D-Nut. Let's get an exclamation point roll. We need a high roll on this.
We need a 7-up.
7-up, high roll.
Even the Emperor rolls the dice. He just lies about it.
Oh fuck.
No! What happened?
No, hold up. Oh no. I didn't.
You
fuck,
screwed
no.
me.
God damn it. What? Why didn't it come
Does it
through?
have a history?
No.
Do it again.
Well, we can do it again. We just gotta wait. We gotta wait a second. Oh no! He hit exclamation point. Oh no, no, he did right.
Because it called it. It called it out.
Yeah, I called it out. It was the right one. Why didn't it come up?
What was
Dice
it?
roll response. Dice cam. Why did that not happen? What the freak, man? We're actually gonna wait that one out for a second. I want to see what that was about. Yeah, no, you had it right the first time, D-Nut. I don't know why that didn't pop up.
Oh
So
Oops.
next time he does it. All right, so it's good to use now. Let me.
All right.
It's not showing up on that. Okay,
Another offering.
there we go.
Good.
We got a
Let
7.
the dice
Perfect.
drink.
no! All right. Thank you, D-Nut. All right. Here we go.
That's
16.
horrible for my
Yep.
shock trooper.
Yep, it is.
Oh god.
We're up here.
Oh god.
We're charging.
Thank you for being patient.
Do I have to
on
roll on
that.
that one?
No,
what
you're
that was
making
about.
that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
in.
You do need a roll, but you're making it.
Yeah, it's a. I gotta roll.
Well,
that.
actually, let me see.
It's no. It's anything but a 1 probably.
D-Nut said, "Fuck your shock trooper."
Fuck you. Yeah, no, you make it already. No roll needed.
No roll needed. All right, we're in Crumpin zone
I
now.
am in cover, so it's defensible. So it'll be -1 dice to hit.
Really? I mean, I'm standing in it with
Dom.
you.
Oh.
Let me get a good shot of this.
Yeah, I'm in it with
No,
you.
it's because I was in cover when you charged me. That's why.
Well,
But you're still hitting me because
yeah, I'm normally plus 2 dice. I'm normally plus 2 dice.
You're plus an additional dice if you're hitting with the
Get a
Catherine
top
wheel.
view of that.
Huh?
So actually, I just lose a dice then
Yeah.
from you.
I gotta get another one of these zoom cameras so I can zoom in from the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the Bone Breaker mace
Do the Catherine wheel
or the Catherine wheel
first,
first,
because it's more accurate. Although
But
they do
they're both
suffer
risky.
the offhand.
but they're also risky too.
But the Catherine wheel is super accurate.
Yeah, and I'm plus 1 dice to hit.
It's +3 because it's to your skill.
Right. So wait. So
So
I'm
you-
minus the dice. All right. So let's walk through this.
Catherine wheel, you're rolling +2 2 base, because that is
Yep.
your natural stat,
And
and
then
plus
plus-
an additional 1.
Yep, and
So
then
you're rolling 5 dice, picking the 2 highest.
right, but then but you're defensible.
Defensible, you'll be at plus 2 dice.
Right, so I'm plus 2 dice, so I'm rolling 4 dice,
4 dice.
picking the highest.
Well, actually, I guess here's the thing.
I canceled it out. So I
You will
lost
be
a dice.
offhand if you do the Bone Breaker mace, so it would be a 50-50.
Well, I'm gonna do the wheel first.
Oh, wait, wheel first?
Yeah,
Alright.
because we gotta hit you. We're gonna.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you. So yeah, then plus 1 dice to my injury.
Good luck, Shock Trooper.
Yeah. This is risky and heavy.
Yeah, anytime you guys hear them talking about rolling dice, if you want to be a part of the stream here actively, I'm saying, go ahead and hit that exclamation point roll, and we'll just apply it to the whatever
Yeah.
the next roll is.
So the
Why is there Shock Trooper hatred?
yeah. All right, so I'm rolling 4 dice.
Nope, not
Nope.
with an E, with an L.
Uh-oh. So I gotta roll 2.
Chance. Where's the only god?
You got an
All right, I got at least an 8.
Okay.
Fearing mortal.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
thing.
that was
Thank,
needed.
thank goodness. All right, so I hit.
Dino, you're good, dude.
Woo!
My brother did the same thing. It's actually
So I hit, and then I
3 dice together for
Yep.
injury. I have no armor. 3 dice together this time because a Catherine wheel is slamming down upon my Shock Trooper. I'm so sorry, Shock Trooper.
Well, the wheel. No, so the wheel does. The wheel was plus the mace. When I go to swing my offhand, has the plus 1 to dice to injury.
Yeah,
the
wheel
wheel-
is 3 dice to injury together.
Is it
It's
normally?
3d6. Yeah. The wheel is all 3 together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
No, it's crushing my dude's spine.
Yeah, so we're literally smashing you with this wheel.
All 3 together.
And the ecclesiastic prisoner that I broke on it is going, yeah, for the Lord.
For the Lord!
Wow.
Wow. That is a 6, which is just a blood marker.
That was kind of anticlimactic.
I think he crushed my Shock Trooper's toe.
I did. All right, and now,
Now
we're gonna.
Bone Breaker base, but because of defensible, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Does someone want to roll that 50-50 for him? See if I can.
Nice.
Then you just knocked it over.
And it's
Well,
dead.
He's dead.
There is no
Yo!
luck. Only the illusion
A 12.
Woo!
of control.
Crits.
Nice.
All right, it crits. Do you want to spin my blood marker?
Yeah. 100%. This guy's dead. What's the roll? So I'm plus 1 to my. I'm
it's-
plus 1 to my. Plus 1
So
dice to my
roll
injury.
4 dice, pick the 2 highest.
Yeah.
D-Nut said, get fucked, nerd.
There we go.
9. And the Shock Trooper has died. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, I'm sorry. That's tragic.
And you knocked my anchorite shine over
I'm
again.
sorry. You get a point.
All right, I've got 1 point. Woohoo! We're on the board, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, now go for it.
Ugh.
Shoot at it. I dare you.
I'm going to. I'm going to activate the fire team of both my lieutenant and my sniper priest.
Yeah.
Golly.
Hey, just a reminder out there, guys. Right now, if you go on to Gamers
Move.
Guild SC, Jake here, that's, well, they're both bearded. The one drinking.
The one not wearing a beanie.
The one wearing a hat, the black hat there. He is the owner of a Gamers Guild SC store that's down here, and everything in the store. You guys can keep going. I'm just gonna talk.
All right, I'm
Well-
gonna fire my sniper priest at your guy.
I gotta be able to talk, but
I'm gonna fire my
Um,
sniper priest at your guy.
yeah. So right now, if you go to Gamers Guild SC and you are interested in getting any of these models for this game or some of the terrain, it is if you use Fisher's.
Hold on a second.
Fisher's 10.
Yeah.
It's 10% off, and there's an additional 10% off
Yeah.
in the store right now.
If the
altogether.
banners aren't up yet, as soon as we get off the stream, I'll turn it on. So
Okay, if the what isn't up?
if you don't see the banners for the additional savings on select items, I'll turn it on. It might not be on. We were working on it yesterday, and it was being weird. So
Okay.
if it's not there, don't panic.
Oh, Fisher 10. Yeah, my bad.
All right.
3 dice. So the first attacks are going into the ecclesiastic prisoner.
Yeah.
So I just
the guy
need a
on the
9
pain
to kill
whip.
him.
Yeah, and he rolled crit on it, so
I rolled a 7, so that's just going to be
it's a blood marker. Yeah, it's a blood marker on the prisoner.
But that goes to the shrine.
Yeah.
The blood markers. All right, next shot of the assault rifle. An 11. And that's a 7, so that's another blood marker. Stadstroop. Stadstroop. Oh my god.
Wait, is that counting my armor?
It doesn't count
Or
for
doesn't-
it doesn't care for the armor for the ecclesiastic
Okay,
prisoner.
gotcha. You
But then
times
when I'm
dead.
hitting you actually, it does.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna dash my lieutenant forward and pray. I made it with a 9. Oh, lieutenant gets to there. Lieutenant is going to throw an incendiary grenade at your anchorite shrine.
Jake, can you point out who's doing what?
Oh yeah, so it's the sniper priest is shooting at the giant shrine.
My
Currently.
lieutenant, my leader, is gonna try. He rolled an 11 to hit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see what I get for injury. I got a 6, which is going to be 2 blood markers.
Why is it 2?
It's incendiary. It's a
Oh,
flame.
This poor guy, his bones are broken. He's on fire. He's bleeding.
Is this the dude on the wheel?
This is the dude on the
It's
wheel.
The anchorite shrine and the guy on the wheel.
Yeah, but
John
it's
what's funny is John just asked about how that guy was doing. That's funny.
yeah, he's on fire, bleeding, and all his bones are broken. And he's like, "For the Lord!"
John volunteered for this duty, so we'll name that guy John.
That's John.
Yeah.
It's John. I wonder if he'll
John
live.
the Blessed.
That's
John.
campaign. That is.
He's
The court
John. He's
campaign-
going in the book.
That's canon now.
He is
Alright.
dead at the end of the battle, though.
But he's gone. John is gone no matter what. I'm gonna charge your. Has your nun gone this turn? That nun that's down.
That's down. No.
No. Has the castigator this turn?
Nope.
He has a. What does he have?
A great sword
Greatsword?
and a
I'm
French shield.
Oh, great sword.
Yep.
I'm charging him and the nun.
Okay.
All right, it's an 11. He's gonna hop up right here.
Why didn't that video come up?
All right.
He's going to swing his anti-tank sword at your castigator. He does have armor because he has a trench shield, right?
Right.
Yeah,
He's minus
okay.
1.
It's time for a tank splitter. I hit on a 9.
You hit on
Tank
a 9.
splitter automatically gets one of my dice as a 6 because you have armor. So I just have to roll 1 dice.
Hold on.
Listening.
Hey, if somebody wants to roll this for him, you
Just
can
one
pick
dice.
high or low. Exclamation point roll, and you just let us know high or low.
Say what you will. The dice care
Oh, no.
not
Low
for your
or high?
intention.
Which is it?
Is it high or low? Do you not?
It's
I'm
a 5
assuming
and a
it's gonna be
6.
low because he's been not happy with your army.
Oh.
Yeah,
'cause-
low. So it's a 5.
It's a 5, so that's an 11.
It's still an
So
11.
that's an insta kill.
Yeah, Dina, your rolls are on point. Scartha, at the end of this, we're gonna be doing kind of a Q&A, like talking.
I'm trying
back
to
and
figure
forth,
out
but I'll
if I
Isn't that
have-
tough?
I'll read that so I can think
He's
about
elite,
it.
heavy, and
He doesn't
strong.
have tough.
Well, I know, but he has to have something. So all my stuff was. Just making sure.
There's a way. So if you don't roll bad, he will just like get brought back for the next campaign battle for all of the guys that die. But he's dead.
I
So
get to use this guy. Hold on.
hold up, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, for yes, Scartha, you'll be good. Oh, you'll listen out. Okay, I got you. Yeah. We'll get there in a minute. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't even get to use this guy. He just came up and deleted this. Deleted the
Sorry.
calculator.
Now your anchorite has a good target.
It doesn't matter. Like,
It's my lieutenant.
I actually am below my half now.
Holy shit. It's your go.
I literally said to somebody before I left the shop today. I was like, I bet you Dom's gonna accidentally just bring gas. Like,
I'm assuming he did.
he doesn't know how to play light at all ever. He's like, everybody play with me, and they're like, I don't want to play this game again because I played against Dom.
Wait, they do?
Yeah.
They don't want to play? Oh,
No,
damn. I didn't know that.
You gotta stop just utterly murdering people, man. Nobody wants to play with you if you do
I didn't
that.
think this would utterly murder you.
You need to learn. Like, all right,
sorry.
it's okay to be bad. I'm just saying. All right, let's see.
D-Nut, no, I did not give up my EC army. I know you're in our Discord. I posted some pictures the other day. I've been hitting
also
the
the
I
rolls
actually
hard,
got it.
fast
Has
and
nothing to
hard.
do with the rolls.
Just well, that sounds bad.
I wanna
Especially
stand my
like
war
fast.
prophet.
super good, though. Like,
I-
Affliction is good. You said
Um,
Affliction, I was like, I gotta.
I'll put some more
Crush it.
pictures up because I've made a little bit more
Affliction's the
progress.
best Pilgrim variant. Like,
Yeah, I don't have any demon princes right now, unfortunately, and they're impossible to find.
know
And
what
everybody's price gouging the shit out of them on eBay.
Which one?
The demon princes.
Oh yeah, like the best way to get one, legit, is to buy a.
Knock over a Warhammer truck when you see it driving
Yeah,
down the road.
exactly.
The best one to get one. The best way to get a legit one is to get a World Eaters Combat Patrol. That's
Yeah.
the easiest way to get one.
Or the Thousand Suns one.
Or the Thousand Suns one.
Oh, Thousand Suns? Oh fuck! I have so many fucking Thousand Suns.
We got a bunch of those boxes coming. I think we have.
paint?
I think I have one. I think I have one or two left of the Thousand Suns. They're already. Some of them already started showing up in the shop. We have them hidden in the corner, so people aren't like. But also there's always prints for proxies until you get a nice one. So we have a bunch of those. Let's see. I'm essentially fixing to lose. I just have some choices to make.
You have the victory. You can still get the lead. This is turn 2.
Yeah.
As long as you keep at least one of the 2 of the markers, that's 4 points.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. So my War Prophet has Memento Mori. It's an ability on them. If they were to die,
She ignores it.
they just don't because they're blessed by God. They're just like, oh, I died. No, I didn't.
It's
So-
super good.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate my nun. I'm gonna stand her up. She's gonna take a blessing.
That doesn't sound game breaking at all.
No, it's not.
It's not
No,
really
the-
like it's
one
normal.
of the best durability abilities in the
Yeah,
I
it's-
would say, yeah.
you can
die,
literally
you
just
come back. Yeah, it's
you
pretty
just
durable.
you just literally get to tank the
as
hit.
many times or
No,
like-
just once.
It's just once.
It's just once.
But it's a little better
Oh.
than tough because you completely ignore it. Whereas tough, you get downed instead of dying.
Yeah. What
You're saying
he-
tough? What is tough?
Tough.
So tough is an ability on the largest models and leaders of every warband. So like his Anchorite Shrine is tough. My Lieutenant's tough. Tough means that the first time you would die, you are downed instead. The War Prophet is different. The first time she dies, she just doesn't give a shit. She ignores it.
Well, that's
She's like,
Yeah.
meh. I'm gonna take a blood mark and then make a blessing, of
Okay.
course. Because why not?
I do have reinforced armor on him.
It's okay.
I'm just letting you know.
I am going to go ahead and attempt to smack you with my sword.
Okay.
that's what she said.
I need.
Wait, she has a sword?
No, that didn't work. That didn't work.
Oh god.
What?
I mean, she does, but oh god.
All right. So I got 2 swords.
2 swords.
They're
Swinging 2 swords.
both critical. So if I can get, and then I'm +1 dice. And
He's doing great.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this first one, and then somebody can roll my second one for me because I'm gonna do a blessing on it.
All right, D-Nut, you know what to do.
So I'm gonna roll this first one, see if I hit. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hits?
I got it. Regular injury.
Yep, regular. I have -2 to whatever you roll.
Actually, Dina.
Another offering. Good.
8.
Let the
Down to
dice
6. There's a
drink.
blood marker. on
Blood
me.
marker. All right, and then I'm going to.
Are you spending the blessing? I'm spending the blood if you spin the blessing.
Can I spin blood on the damage roll on the damage table?
On my blood?
Or
Yeah.
no? Yeah.
No, not your blessing, but you can spend my blood on the injury chart.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and spin blood. So
Well-
and then you're gonna cancel it, or I'm gonna spin my blessing, and then you're gonna cancel it out. All right.
No, not my blood. Your
yeah.
blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I still have a blood marker.
So what we did was I tried to give myself plus dice, and he said, "No, fuck that. You can't do that."
But also with the plus dice and the minus dice, it just cancels out.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this one.
Ooh, no.
No,
Oh,
that's okay.
that was so much excitement.
Yeah,
Nothing.
well.
You could leave combat, but I get a free swing. Oh wait, that's kind of funny. I'm in melee combat with the objective as well because it is considered an enemy model.
Can we point out what we're referencing?
Right here, this particular one, if he wanted to, next activation, like he's already activated, but next turn he could just activate this model and then attack it, and blow up that marker, which is bad for me because I'm supposed to be defending these things. It is your go though, sir.
It's my go. You're not falling back?
No, because if you want to shoot at me, I'm going to make you. So we're going to explain something too. So you can shoot into combat in this game. However, it is risky to do so because it is a random dice roll of which model gets targeted by the shot. So you can end up shooting your own guys, which is hilarious. It's hilarious too because you can't.
I've always thought that
Dashing.
about Warhammer 2.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ones, when you shoot the combat with like vehicles, you should be like hitting your own.
Did you miss? No.
No, I got it.
You almost missed.
I almost missed.
What'd you shoot at?
Oh, I'm dashing.
Oh.
And this fire team is activating.
Okay. So to point out, I made a fatal flaw in making my list. I have no guns. I
Guns
am
are great.
all.
I feel like that was an intentional.
It was.
Throwing a
Well, what's
grenade.
happened is I didn't get to throw any of my war crosses because I got positioned badly. What happened? What'd you do?
I'm throwing. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm throwing a grenade at the anchorite. It hits on an 8, and it's a fire team activation. So the shock trooper and the combat engineer are activating together.
Okay.
And
So
then
you've hit me
for-
with a grenade.
I'm gonna spin.
Are grenades consumable, or you can just keep
You
throwing
just keep throwing them.
That's weird.
I'm gonna spend your blood marker. They should be consumable, but they're not. I'm spending 1 blood marker for +1 dice to injury,
Okay.
and I rolled an 8, so you get 2 more.
So I went from 3 to 5.
And then I'm going to have my combat engineer, I guess, is going to fire.
John, you are doing great. You keep going, man. You're doing it.
I'm gonna fire my combat SMG into you, and now Bloodbath standing is only 3 dice instead of 6 because that's a fire team activation.
So you get to do it for less?
I get to do it for only 3 dice while you're standing. 3 blood markers. Rather than 6 while you're standing.
Okay.
That's Antioch specific for fire teams.
More cheating rules for Antioch.
Hits
Hear
on a
that, guys?
9 with the SMG. How many blood markers?
Well,
If
if you
5.
use, yeah, 5.
I'm gonna use 3 of them for Bloodbath.
You're just gonna try to blow off John.
Yeah. John is done with a 9.
All right.
Oh, John! Oh. No, John! Sorry, I had my mic muted.
John's gone. He's
John
off the pain
died.
wheel, but he's served his purpose. He's gone to heaven, maybe.
All right. So
As
you
he
are
just
now
said, I'm
at-
a literal shield of faith.
You're at 4 blood markers now.
I thank you for your sacrifice, John.
Wait. No. You're at 2.
Yeah, I'm at 2.
Yeah.
You spent 3.
I'm gonna fire the next shot of the SMG.
Oh my God! Stop.
That's a lot of damage.
8. And then I'm not gonna spend any blood markers. 1 more blood marker.
With a 3? Yeah.
Yeah, with a 6.
I'm not fine.
What's a 3?
Oh yeah, it is
No
a 3.
longer fine.
Because 1's nothing, right?
Yeah. Engineer. It's just gonna run away.
You don't want to be close to the anchorite? Why not?
No. God no. Here. Yes. Will he make it? Holy shit, he might.
Oh yeah.
All right. And he's gonna dash from where he is.
The priest.
No, he fails. It was the engineer who was shooting you.
Okay.
All right, it is your go.
All right, I'm gonna stand up my
War Prophet?
War Prophet.
Okay. John the foreman died.
Yeah, well, he'll come back.
He'll come back. He'll be back.
Yeah, so like Cannon, right? That position is now known as soon
John's
as you
spot.
get into that spot, now it's like it's like wearing Iron Man's armor, you become Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's John's spot.
Or like Alfarius.
That was John the first. Whoever breaks their bones next would be John the second.
It's the John
It
family.
just keeps going up. That's actually a cool way to keep track
John
of how
the
many
32nd.
John the 58th. John the 58th actually
his-
lasted the whole game.
John the 58th of his name.
The next time we come on stream, we'll be like, "Which John are you on?" 43rd.
They all die.
That would actually be kind of cool.
I will do it.
Like every so often we have like a game.
A catch up.
Yeah, catch up game.
What happened to the warband? Well, they got decimated again.
Sorry.
totally bent over by Dom.
So
no
you're
lube.
starting that was John the 4th because John in real life is John the 4th.
Oh, okay. So
it's the 5th.
I'm gonna have to write that down.
All right. All right. I'm so sorry.
What I'll do is every time I'll write a biography of their sins, and then the date they got on the pain wheel and died. And we'll get ChatGPT to do it. And there's just gonna be there'll be a tome of sins, the sinner's wheel.
It's a whole book. We have a book.
Eventually, when it gets big enough, we'll get a book made for it at the store.
I wonder if Talvarith knows about this game. I mean, he pulls. He might know a little bit, right?
All right. Let's see what you do.
Oh god! All right, War Prophet.
I think I've activated everything because I activated all of my tag teams. And you killed. Yeah, I've activated everything. You're down to your last guy.
I'm kind of trying to decide. Like, I kind of need to take my War Prophet. I need to kill this because it's a threat, but I also need to get over here so you just don't pop that.
You need to kill him because you have movement half this turn. So
Yeah.
you can't even get over there.
So I just need to charge in.
Yeah, just kill him. You could, if you would like to, use your Warhorn to get a free move into me.
That's probably what I'm gonna do.
Then
but that's
could-
risky though.
But it's 4 dice. And also, you could heal yourself first. And either you roll the risky action to heal yourself, and I spend 2 blood markers, you have no more blood markers, or you pass it and you have no more blood markers. So that's your choice.
What's the heal? again?
Laying on hands is an ability the War Prophet has. Oh yeah, also the lady who can ignore death can heal up to 4 blood markers off of anyone at a time.
Yeah, which is nice.
Very nice.
But I kept her out of the fray. I don't see it.
It's called Laying on Hands.
Yeah, I've read it before. I just don't know where it was.
It was. The reason it's not showing it is because you clicked Cavalcade.
Oh,
Drop that.
Boo! Leave play mode. I just did it again. Delete.
What are we looking for?
It's a
so
rule.
each variant has different abilities for the War Prophet.
There we
There's
go.
a variant with she gets God's Wrath to smite someone, which is cool. But that's not what we're playing today. Next time.
Yeah, I have lay hands. She needs to heal herself. She's got the blood marks. And there we go. Lay hands. All right, with a successful
get
action.
names, or does no one like my shock troopers?
Boo.
Boo. That's fair.
Maybe Chad.
Shad? Is Shad the one who died?
I'm just kidding. I just don't know enough about the lore to know which faction to not like. I'm gonna go with your guys are. You said your guys are like the Catholic Church.
Not really. They're working directly for the Duke, so they're like his shadow operative kind of.
They're Catholics.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sure.
I was about to say, yeah. If you're comparing, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
They
like
work
it.
for the Vatican.
I would.
Like,
Yeah, I would.
oh,
100% not like your army.
Oh, okay.
Not anything other than I
Just
don't know.
the
It's
lore.
like,
I like-
it's like Space Marines to me.
Yes.
I like my guy. I like my guys for the fact that I play Blood Angels in 40K, so they're very they're Imperial, but they are like dancing on the edge of chaos a lot.
Yeah.
These guys are the same way. They worship blood. They have these questionable practices. They're like, as soon as I saw them, I was like,
Yeah, they ate
they
ate clone Jesus.
all right. So I'm gonna lay hands.
That's funny because I like Gene Sealer cults.
This one,
like
and this action's not
Death
risky.
Guard and
So,
such.
with a successful action, you may remove D3 blood markers from any
Is
friendly
it
model.
risky? No, it's not even risky.
Nope. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And this includes the profit. It says it in parentheses, so I guess that got confusing at some point. So it's just a regular action. I don't think I have no plus dice for this. I don't think. I think it's just a regular action. Okay.
For continuity's sake, what unit are we referencing right now?
This is the War Prophet.
War Prophet.
Okay.
No, she failed
fails
it. So she keeps her blood marks. That sucks.
That's why you got to get D-Nut to roll.
I
for
know
you, dude.
D-Nut rolls hot as hell.
Is he not rolling?
Oh, we didn't ask.
Oh.
Jake just over there just.
I chucked
shooting
it.
those dice.
D-Nut, do you want to roll for me?
Nope.
You don't need any help.
No, like bad rolls.
Yeah, let's see. All right, so I need to go.
Yeah.
I'm
There is
actually
no
just gonna.
luck.
I'm not gonna do anything
Only
weird.
the illusion
All right, your
Damn
next roll is an
of
11.
control.
Well, I was gonna walk up and attack. So
Let's say you're hit. Or do you want to...
no, I wasn't gonna do the walk. I was just gonna walk up and just do the old trusty hit. Can you put that over there? I can't see over
Yeah,
there.
that works.
Look at freaking D-Nut,
gonna-
man.
Yeah, I know he's hot. Yeah, so I was gonna walk up and I was gonna hit anyway.
Okay.
So that was my hit roll.
I wish I spent my blood markers on it. But
Well, you could. I mean, if you did, that still makes it hit.
yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, even if you spent the blood
Well,
markers.
yeah, no, actually, you're right. I
Yeah.
was thinking minus,
So-
but you wouldn't get a minus. You do get an additional blood marker, though. Because of hitting with an AT hammer.
Right. That was a critical risky. Yeah, so what I just hit was we had a war pick and it has an anti-tank mine on the front of it. So no matter what I do, it's risky towards me. So every time I hit, I kind of injure myself every time. But
Makes
you know,
sense.
it's a bomb on the end of a stick. Who cares?
Everything's risky because you've lost so much?
No, it's
It's risky because of the weapon itself.
It's because of the weapon itself. It's
Okay.
inherently risky. So I did hit with that, and then it's +1 to the injury dice roll on that one, and then I suffered my one.
So you roll 3 dice, ignoring any armor.
Yep. So no
Picking
armor
the
for
2
you.
highest.
Oh gosh.
It's a 6. It's a blood marker.
Boo.
All right.
That's the end of the
And
turn.
That's the end of the turn. On to round 3. You owe me a morale check.
I do indeed.
Ooh.
D-Nuts is rolling that one. I can't roll
3
that.
dice. 3 dice, because you have your leader still
All
alive.
right, I need him to roll though.
All right, D-Nut, you know what to do, bro.
Roll, baby, roll.
Roll, baby, roll.
Oh yeah.
Roll low. That would be very tragic. Please roll high.
Another offering. Good. Let the dice drink.
Oh god.
Oh,
All right.
God.
All right, all you need
You
is
need
what,
a 3 up.
six?
A 3 up.
3? Oh, it's stick
With
to
1
six.
dice.
Fuck.
Morale has been failed. Every action becomes risky until the end of the game.
No.
If he fails morale again, it's an auto lose.
All right.
Oh wow,
It's an auto lose.
the game.
The
Yep.
game is
Holy
done.
shit! Oh, because they all got freaked out.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
That's
believe.
strong.
it is. But the idea is that you can't waste your guys,
Yeah.
or you can't get wasted.
Damn. Even so, if I go to heal, it's risky now too.
Yeah.
Ugh. What to do?
The only thing that isn't risky is moving and charging and falling out of combat.
You still get to smack me though.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like over there.
All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge. Yeah, I'm charging there with the anchor. Right.
You have to roll though.
I do have to roll.
You have to roll to see if you make the distance.
Fuck.
Because that
Is it
would
1 dice or
be,
2 dice?
1 dice. You need a 3 up.
No.
1 dice. You need a
Oh,
3 up.
I don't trust myself.
Oh, 1 dice. Come on. Come on.
Fuck.
Oh! You still make whatever you could have gotten with that distance. So you
That's
still move
pointless.
7 inches. You can move to there.
Does that get me in range?
No.
Don't these weapons have distance on them?
No.
No.
It's just an inch. You still move the 7 inches because you charge.
I could have dashed first, huh?
But it was risky.
I mean, it's risky anyway.
I would have spent the dice and just leave you there. So he just gets like a little out of range. You still have the ability to dash or move or anything. So you could move block. Or
So
you could...
is John's lifeless body still on that thing?
It's just limply hanging. It's actually charred.
It's burnt.
Hold on, I can get a good view of that. Is that the dude right there?
Yeah, he's standing on the bridge. Yeah, you see him? It's just his life charred. I'm gonna repaint this one and make it where the body's just charred.
You gotta give him that Chad haircut.
Mohawked out.
Oh gosh.
All right. So yeah. So I can't do anything else. So it is your go.
Oh goodness. I don't know what to activate. I'm gonna activate my lieutenant and sniper priest.
Ban this guy.
Damn this guy. Ban this guy. I'm gonna. Do you want to spin my blood marker? I'm hitting with +2 dice on your nun.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin that. I'm gonna spin
it
that way. Yeah.
All right.
Spinning.
Spinning. She has armor, right?
Yeah.
I miss.
Huzzah!
All right. Sniper priest is gonna go. He's gonna fire into your anchorite twice. First shot. Hits on a 9.
Okay.
-3 to whatever I roll.
So 3.
3. Just a blood marker. Next shot. That is an 8. -3 to whatever I roll. That is another 3. So another blood marker. All right. What do I do from here?
Run away.
No. Missing that kind of not good.
No. Yeah, he tried to snipe. He tried to snipe the anchorite off that bridge.
No, that was fine.
Wait, technically, couldn't you make me fall off the bridge if you?
Yeah, because I could
knocked
down
me?
you.
Yeah,
You don't have the anti-down roll.
Yeah,
like
so if
most
he
enemy
downed
shots.
me, my anchorite would have fell off the bridge.
Oof.
All right. You know what? I'm going to. Your nun has no blood markers. Ooh, God.
Nope.
I need. Yo. Sorry.
You're so fiddly.
I'm fidgeting and fiddling.
You're winning. Why are you fidgeting?
I'm thinking.
Think more quietly, animal.
Fuck you. You know what? Risk it for the biscuit. You're going to get a hit on me if I don't do this. All right.
Biscuits?
I'm falling back out of combat.
Now she gets to slap.
A free swing.
That would be a Vatican thing to do.
What?
Well, I'm just going to throw a
Running
grenade.
from combat.
I'm going to throw a grenade at her. Oh, and I can, if I don't die.
There is no luck. Only the
Uh-oh.
illusion
Oh, shit.
A
of
4.
I'll
control.
roll
Alright.
one more dice. 4 up needed.
Yeah, I just need a 4
Oh,
up.
hold on.
Don't
hold
roll
on.
that.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
It misses the free hit.
Well,
Wait. What was it?
It's a 3 and a 1 and a 3.
yeah,
That's
2
a
3s and a 1.
Damn.
All right.
+1, man.
I'm going to throw my incendiary
The
grenade.
castigator would have been great, but he died. They never got to use him.
I'm going to throw my incendiary grenade at the anchorite.
Yep.
He said, "Don't need to use my roll. You didn't ask for it."
I rolled a 7, barely making it.
It's okay.
And then I'm going to what's it at?
What?
How many blood markers?
On the anchorite?
Yeah,
5.
5. I'm going to bloodbath it. And I'm going to spin both. So I'm spinning all of them.
What is bloodbath?
Bloodbath lets you pick an additional highest dice and gives you +1 dice to the injury. So if I have 2 dice normally, then I'm rolling together. If I'm bloodbathing a target, I roll 3 and add them all 3 together.
And what, you can bloodbath when there's a certain amount of blood tokens on them?
Yeah.
So normally it's 6 or 3 on a downed target. In Antioch, with your fire team, if the first guy on the fire team hits the target, it's 3 for the second guy.
Wow.
Another
Cheating.
offering.
Are you
Good.
rolling for me?
Let the
Okay,
dice
so I'll
drink.
take out 2 dice.
That would be a 3 and a 2.
I rolled a 6, a 3, and a 3, which is a 12, which is an out of action on the Anchorite Shrine.
You get
which
to add them
is-
together?
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's just a down, so you'll fall 2 inches, but that won't roll an injury.
So I'm downed though.
You're downed
On the fall.
with a blood marker.
So
He's just
you
sleeping.
spent 3.
I spent all of them.
Oh, you spent all.
I spent 5.
So I got 1. So I just have to stand him back up.
Oh, actually, you'll get 2 because it's incendiary grenade.
Yeah, they need to put. I think if the Trench Crusade guys run across this stream, I think
there needs to be a cap on
I
grenades.
think grenades need to be consumable.
Agreed.
Like I think because they can get very spammy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's something like you can't just a dude's not gonna walk up with like 300 in a bandolier like
Well,
I'm ready for combat, bro.
I've thrown 2 at you. I think they should be consumable per like game you play, because I'm chucking
Yeah,
incendiary.
because how much they cost like what 5 to cut something
It's
like that.
15 for incendiary,
Right,
7 for normal.
right. So I think they
They have to be really close, but I mean not with Prussia.
yeah. You're like I'm throwing 10 inches. Let's go. Phew.
They ignore long range. They ignore cover. They're just one of the best weapons in the game.
All right.
But every faction gets them.
John said, "Use my body to break the fall."
He did. It happened.
And I'm gonna dash with the lieutenant.
And then hold up. And then D-Nut said, "There's a model that literally suicide bombs." Yeah, we actually got to witness that earlier.
Yeah, it didn't work very good. I did it against the armored
He
target.
suicided, but
Yeah.
it didn't do anything.
No.
12.
What'd you
Good
do?
lord, this guy with his rolls.
I know.
Dude. All right, John. Somebody rolls better than you do.
Here you go.
All right.
Nope, I missed his movement. Damn it.
Did I haven't gone. Did I go with a nut already?
No.
No.
That's why I was trying to fall back.
I think.
Bro has weighted dice.
It's your dice.
Yeah, they're mine dice. I wish it was like that, dude. I can't roll for shit with those things.
Because priest is gone.
Only things that have gone for me are the sniper priest and the lieutenant. Sniper priest and lieutenant are cooking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I need to fight with my war prophet.
That's smart.
I need to try to heal, but it's a risky action. It would shut my turn off if I did.
Yeah. If
Hey,
you just
and,
go for the hit, I'm spinning the blood markers probably on the hit, so you'll lose them anyways. Or I lose my guy.
Just a reminder to anybody new to the stream, if you are interested in getting into Trench Crusade or any of these models or these nifty little churches that he's got here, they are for sale on gamersguildsc.com.
Yeah.
And if you put in Fisher10,
Yeah.
you will get 20% off of marked items on the
Yeah,
website.
there'll be banners up under it. It'll be like a blue banner saying for sale or on sale. The church, if you want any of the 3D prints, just go into our contact us page and then type in what you're looking. Just send us. It'll shoot us a message.
Gotcha.
Do you have a piece of paper?
For what?
Just for us to write everything down
Oh,
after.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna activate the war prophet. I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to get rid of her blood markers.
All right. You're
up.
healing her?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Point it out again.
My only thing is that you should do the anti-tank, because even if you
It's
miss
this
it,
guy.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna use the blood markers
either way,
because I'm plus two dice.
you're more likely to hit the anti-tank hammer. So if in theory I could spend all 3 and then make you -1, but then you're missing and you have no more blood markers.
All right. Well, let's see. All right. Because I mean, I think the game's over after this anyway. So we're just gonna risk it.
Dina, hit that roll, dude.
As long as
Yep.
you hit my guys and kill my guys, it's not over.
Dina said first time chatter, never heard of Trench Crusade. Yeah.
The warp watches, and it
Come on.
laughs.
Oh,
Yeah, Daddy. All right. So now, and then you're spinning blood markers.
Roll 1 dice.
Huh. 2. So
That doesn't make it. Lowest 2. There's a
lowest
4,
2?
5, and a 2. But you have no more blood markers.
yeah.
Dude, you are rolling like me, man.
I'm rolling like dog shit.
Try the black dice, dude.
Ugh. All right. So it's your go.
It's your dice. They love me.
Yeah, it's your go. Because I can't do anything else.
The
It
has
was
the
a good
shrine
roll,
gone
D
this
Nut.
year?
Unfortunately,
What?
Oh, the shrine has gone.
I have one more. I have one more action or one more activate after you. But
Jake just couldn't follow it up.
what?
Oh, what?
What happened? wasn't even listening. I was like,
I was just saying he rolled good. It was we couldn't get the follow through.
I'm gonna have the HMI with the shotgun fire the supply crate. He hits it, and it's gone.
Oh,
This mission is
Move
just
fast.
this mission
What
is
just happened
asshole.
here?
Oh, so there was a supply crate right here.
Good, knock this stupid model over.
My heavy mechanized infantry fired his heavy shotgun into it, hit on an 11, and it is now gone.
Yeah. So after this, we have to do the after action rolls. It's gonna be messy.
It's gonna be very messy. It's possible that everything that dies comes back, but it's also possible that it's gone.
Yeah.
And
They might not even the blessed ones might not even made it out of the gate. Except John.
might
He'll
need to
live
start a new.
on the wheel.
Might need to do new warband. 6 inches to get to here. And
All right.
he has a single blood marker on him. He's gonna dash. Do you want to spend it?
This is for the hit or the dash?
He's dashing.
Yeah, go ahead and spin it.
Spin it. All right. -1 dice. Does anyone want to roll?
Yeah.
Make me not roll well.
Peanuts, be my hero.
Dinas.
Yeah, you
You're
can't
the
pick.
hero.
Is it 1 dice?
No.
It's 2 dice.
Just however many he
The
rolls, I'll roll
watches.
whatever's left.
And it laughs.
Ooh. If I have to roll a 6, otherwise it fails.
Yeah.
Failed. All right, he ends his turn right there, but doesn't have a blood marker anymore. All right, and it's your go with the nun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. All right, Nun's gonna Warcross first.
Warcross.
Or Warcrossing. All right, she's throwing a shuriken.
All right,
Just a regular.
I would be
just
so
risky.
sad if you killed my lieutenant with this.
Actually, I need a roll. I need a roll.
Need a
for
roll.
the thing. This is actually really important because this actually is like kind of the last action, maybe.
It is on cooldown, but we shall wait.
Fix it.
And while we're waiting, I can
Fate
say that
is
I am
fickle,
not a fan
And
of Rick and
so
Morty.
am I.
Wait, what happened?
He rolled, but it didn't go.
Oh yeah, no,
It's on
it'll
cooldown?
play the voice. There's a little thing that'll pop up when it's ready to come back. But yeah, I am not a fan of Rick and Morty anymore, man. There it goes. Now you can do it, D-Nut.
D-Nut.
Ever since
You're throwing a shuriken.
the other guy, I can't remember his name, Justin Roiland.
Did the
I mean, righteously so, he got
Oh.
kicked off the show.
yeah
The beautiful math
7.
of
5 and a
madness.
2? So just, I mean, you don't have to even roll the other one for the
Yeah.
shuriken.
Hell yeah,
Alright,
dude, you're
Hex
crushing it,
hits.
D-Nut.
Yeah, it
Alright.
hits, and then I'm gonna do the injury roll. So it's just
Injury roll?
It's regular injury roll. Right?
Just regular, -2 to whatever you roll. That is a 7. Ooh, that's bad. For
yeah,
me.
that's down.
That's bad. Oh my god. No, Lieutenant.
Mwahaha. And
Yeah,
then
Lieutenant's getting martyrdom pills every game after this.
Justin Roiland getting kicked off the show was definitely a righteous move.
so now I
but
need to charge.
It's just not
Yeah.
the same anymore.
You make it because
yeah.
it's an 8-inch.
Now I have to do my attack.
Mhm.
All right, so the nun knocked down his lieutenant with the throwing star or the Warcross, and then I've charged up, and he is down. Does that do anything for the hit, or is it just
It's
only for the injury?
for injury, but
Okay.
it makes the injury much easier.
Yeah, and then you have the blood mark.
Oh, and in Sacred Affliction, you get double the benefit of me being downed. You
Right.
get an additional +1 dice.
Yeah,
That's
So-
huge, actually.
So D-Nut, I don't know about that. I was more I mean that was part of it, but the other part too was they were having major issues with him on set. Like he was just a drunken asshole, which is
Right.
why he was so good
2
as
dice.
what's his name?
Yeah.
As Rick.
All right. 3 dice to hit.
Yep. Wait, sure.
3 dice to hit with the nun.
Oh, I'm looking at my war profit. I was like, what? Hold on. I don't have any other nonsense. And agile. Yeah.
Nonsense.
Okay.
It's Nunya.
Yeah. Any nonsense. All right, here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh,
There you go.
that's a 10.
That's a 10.
Roll 4 dice for injury. If you spin the blood marker, roll 5.
I'm spinning that.
Oh, God.
Here we go. 5 dice.
-2. Please don't kill my dude.
There we
And
go.
that's a kill.
It's a kill.
Oh,
He's
no.
dead.
So that
Good nun.
is 2 blood markers because he's tough.
I can finally blood my nun.
All right, and now she gets another attack because he's my lieutenant, so you killed him once. So now his tough's gone.
I don't know why that sounds so funny to me.
So like here's the other. The reason she's blooded is because she's gotten a kill before. The other one's naked. Her tits just out.
Ah, gotcha. So you're
I
actually
wonder
putting
what
literally
happens if
blood.
I lose my lieutenant. I wonder if I just
not
have to
real
buy a
blood.
new one, or
Or if
he's
you were
just
hardcore,
scarred.
you'd use real blood. Just saying.
I mean,
I do.
Do you see how many cuts are on my hand, dude? I do this. It's real. That's real blood.
All right, 2 dice for the next hit.
All right.
50-50.
You
Please
don't have
fail.
and then you don't
Please
have any
fail.
blood markers.
No, I have 2 because you downed me while I was downed.
Ooh. So I can go ahead and spin
No,
one on a hit.
they're on
No?
wounds. Only
Oh,
wounds.
Only wounds. Okay.
2 dice.
Dose dice.
Please fail. No, D-nuts, please, low. Roll
D-nut,
low.
You're being beckoned.
Roll low.
Summoned.
Please.
Please. For
Even the
Lord.
Emperor rolls the dice.
Ah,
Just
trash.
lies
All
about
right, spin my blood markers.
Yeah, dude.
Roll 6 dice, pick the 2 highest. Holy shit.
Dude, he
This-
is the best player on your team right
I
now.
know. Oh.
Please roll like hella low. Damn.
Ooh,
All right,
doubles.
Lieutenant
Woo!
Hell yeah, dude.
died. Hey.
It's MVP.
MVP.
for Peanuts.
I don't know why
No!
I'm naturally... Nah, I know why. Your army seems fucked up, so I'm there for it.
Yeah, I know.
It's your god.
it's
It's
work-
this army's god.
When you read the lore, you're like, I'm a veteran. I served in the armed forces. I can relate to all of the stuff that this is saying. Pure penitence and punishment.
All right, it's my go.
Yeah.
I go with the rest of my war band.
That's what it looks like.
All right.
low, we still gotta
Shock
test
trooper
this
over
out.
there is gonna dash. Makes it on
You gotta
11.
roll.
Wow.
Or no, it's ready to roll. You dashed. You're
Yep.
dashing. Are you getting into position to shoot me?
Yeah, you know it. He's gonna throw a grenade, then charge you.
Oh my god, it's grenades!
Grenade first. Misses.
Miss.
Charge.
Miss.
The highest.
No. Is it 2?
Might have.
It's about 8 inches.
Oh, he made it.
Man, I was about to say, the dice are turning on you.
Nope.
You're getting close.
Attack with my first club.
Okay.
Hits on a 9. Injury. You have armor. -1 to whatever I roll. I rolled a 7. She's downed.
Boo.
Second attack. Please hit.
Do I get a blood mark when I'm down?
I miss. Yeah. Just 1.
I need that. Oh my god.
All right. He missed the second attack.
Alright. And
Engineer.
wuss man in the back who ran away
Yeah.
from the anchorite.
He's
He
gonna
just
hop up
anchorite.
there.
Nobody fear. The anchorite's just taking a nap. He's resting.
All right.
Is that the big guy?
Yeah.
He's gonna dash.
The above view is funny because you can just see him. He's
Yeah.
just laying down on his back.
I failed the dash on the engineer.
Haha.
All right, and then the shock trooper in melee combat with your leader.
Oh yeah, I
I'm going
forgot about
to
that.
Smack you with a club. Are you spinning my single blood marker?
Wait, did I not do anything over there?
No, you missed completely, but you have no blood markers.
I see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm spinning that to make you miss.
All right. I hit on a 10.
Of course.
Injury, you have reinforced armor. I rolled a 5 with the armor, so 1 blood marker.
Yeah.
Next attack, misses. Oh no.
But now I
Alright.
have. So if I fail this morale,
You just auto lose.
yeah, I just auto lose.
And this is 2d6?
Yeah.
3d6.
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 All right.
All right.
I've only lost 2 guys, so I'm not rolling morale yet.
I'm gonna... Hold on a second. This is worth making this big.
All right. Here we go. Oh, girl. All right. All right. I think I'm
And
good.
that's a 9, which passes.
I'm good. All right.
Who's
The game
first
goes on.
activation? You're no longer shaken,
Yeah.
so no longer everything being risky.
Well.
That's cool that you can.
Yeah, you can unrisky yourself.
Yeah.
But the next time you fail, you're still like auto out. This is turn 4.
4.
All right. Is this the last turn? Or do you want to go to turn 5 like we initially said? Because getting VP still helps you later on in the campaign. The longer we go, the better. But
I think this particular game is designed to naturally end from morale. I think.
I think so.
Do you get like any negative modifiers when you're rolling morale?
If you're against certain armies, you can, and certain armies are better at morale. So Black Grail naturally has a -1 dice to your morale rolls, so it's more likely you fail against them.
All like across the board.
Across
like,
the board.
Well, like
Oh, wow.
the morale is against you as the player. Like, it's only one morale at the beginning. It's do I fail it?
Both. You've passed morale, so you have hold your ground. So you got that glorious deed. Just letting you know.
Woohoo! I got a glorious deed. Woohoo!
I've completed.
Oh, are we ending it?
No.
No, I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna go ahead and I think it's a good idea for me to activate my nun. Because if not, you're gonna smack the shit out of her. While she's
Alright.
down. She's gonna turn this into a blessing.
Nice. Darn. I need her. I need to kill her.
Thou art blessed now. And she's gonna smack a sharpshooter.
All right.
And I'll spin that blessing to.
Sounds good. 4 dice for the first hit.
Yeah. Well, up thy dice.
Up thy dice. Killing my guys is giving you points as well.
For sure.
Hits on a 7, barely.
Hits on a 7 barely, and then injury.
Injury. Just 2 dice.
2 dice.
Whatever you get. Low roll. Roll low.
6.
I can't even say that. Roll low.
All right, and then I gotta.
Low.
Roll.
Low.
And then
I
my-
don't know. I'm like tongue twisting it.
And then
roll.
I'm just regular hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
regular. Miss. Come on, miss.
Nope.
No.
Hit.
All right. Blood marker.
Yeah.
Yeah or nay. All right. 1 more dice.
Blah. All right, here we go. Come on, get a
2
kill.
dice. Please
Get a
don't.
kill.
Don't
Get a
kill.
kill.
Don't kill. Don't kill.
Nope. Didn't
Ah,
kill.
just a blood marker.
Damn it.
All right.
Damn it, none.
I'm gonna activate my combat engineer.
You say, "Damn it, Donnie."
No. It's a damn it, none.
Oh, I thought you were doing a. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Oh.
Big Lebowski.
All right. I'm
Damn it,
throwing.
Kyle.
I'm throwing the bomb right at the base of your anchorite.
Leave
It's
the
the-
anchorite alone.
Oh wait. Who's he with? No. Wait, I can't bloodbath you yet.
Nope. Not enough markers.
You're out of your element, Donnie.
You know what? That's fine. You just need to die one more time. I'm gonna throw it. It's a grenade. So +1 dice.
Yep.
Oh please, I need to hit this.
Nope.
And I missed.
You missed it.
I miss it by 2 inches.
He
so
was
2
laying on the
inches
ground
in-
and you couldn't hit the giant robot laying on his back. You
2
suck.
inches any direction, it still will hit you with its blast.
So you pick a mark?
Yeah, it was picking a point. It's a satchel charge. I picked
Okay.
a point. So I missed it by 2 inches. It's a 3-inch blast. So I'm still rolling injury into you. It's +1 dice to injure. It's shrapnel. I'll spin the blood marker.
Are you rolling your red dice? Why are you rolling your
Wait,
red
why
dice?
am I rolling my red dice?
You're fine.
I got a down result, so that'll be 2 blood markers. 3, actually.
3 total or
3. Like 3 from that alone.
okay? And that was your and you minus the 3 damage or the -3 armor.
That was a 10 going down to a 7.
Okay.
And now he's going to dash. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll those dice.
You're fine.
Animal. Don't tell me he's fine.
I know that
I rolled a
can-
12 with his dice.
Holy shit. Now I know I can use red dice on here. I haven't checked out. I don't have any red dice.
Oh,
I got some good corn dice at the shop.
all right.
Order Blood Angels dice.
Oh, I do have those.
Here we go. I think he was like here. I knocked him over. Anchorite or War Prophet?
Oh, War Prophet. Do I have 2 blood markers?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to
Wait,
get
did
rid
you
of this.
you missed it, so you didn't get an extra. It's risk. No, it's not risky.
Nope, not risky anymore.
Alright.
Can you point out what we're
So over here, the prophet
is healing herself.
Yeah, she's trying to lay hands on herself.
Hell yeah, I'm all about that, dude.
I probably failed it.
5 up.
Yeah.
Fails.
Where's that one go? Oh, all right. So she can't. She still got her own blood markers on her, but she is gonna try to smack the shit out of this guy.
No. I am going to spend.
You know, I'm
gonna
just sitting
spend
here
both.
trying to think of how I could make overlays to
It,
do a good job of like
I'm
showing the
spending
viewers.
both blood markers.
you're gonna spin both?
Yeah. So you.
Yeah, like
50-50.
you. Like I think you need like pips. I think.
It would be impossible. To keep
I
up
don't
with.
think. No, I think we can probably sit down and do something because I have an idea of how to do. I was thinking about it the other day.
I mean, if we could do some AI voice activated shit, that would be
2 blood markers.
yeah.
2 1
blood
blessing.
markers.
We just do some pre-recorded shit. You have put it on a sound panel.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would be easy, but like live, this would be impossible.
all right.
Just click a button to activate.
Or what am I? All right, you're
2 dice. I'm spending both of your blood markers.
Boo.
Are you wanting to call upon the?
Yeah,
The
I need.
magic
Yeah,
D-nut?
I need D-nut.
Please roll low. I know you're gonna roll low.
Come on,
D-nut.
no, I believe in him.
I don't think he's gonna roll low.
I think
don't-
he's
I
gonna
have.
roll-
I have.
He's gonna
the
roll
faith.
a 6
Say
or
what
less.
you will.
I have no faith.
The dice can
Woo!
for your
All right, you hit.
I get a blood
since
marker?
you hit, you do get a blood marker.
I already have one. All right, I thought I had 2. Oh no, you
spent both.
spent them. All right,
Roll
and
for
then
injury.
for
Plus 1 dice.
dogma.
plus 1 dice on.
You're gonna fail.
No.
You're gonna fail.
You're dead.
You're low. You did. You actually did.
Boo boo.
I got a blood marker.
Perfect. Okay.
It is hard to kill stuff sometimes in this game. But sometimes you have a bolt action rifle that does literally nothing and it downs a demon. You're like, neat.
I'm gonna activate
Very swingy.
Yeah.
the shock trooper here.
It makes it fun.
And the heavy mechanized infantry.
This game, like,
No, I'm gonna activate the shock trooper there.
Oh, Dogma's a great movie. Fucking love that movie.
like this game has the moments are like
Spin my
never
blood
dull
marker?
in it.
Or
For
shock trooper smacking your nun.
yeah, minus dice.
I hit on a 7.
Damn it!
Trust. No, I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust this one. I rolled a 7 again, down to a 6, a blood marker, and then next attack. I miss. All right, I'm gonna fall out of combat,
Woohoo!
and I'm gonna spin your blood marker.
All right, so I'm just a minus dice. I need these nuts.
Yep, 2 dice.
Damn
And
it.
he's
probably bad,
activated with his. No, he
Another
can't 'cause
offering.
This guy isn't good.
Good.
Got it.
Nice.
Let
All right,
the
you
dice drink.
All right.
roll for injury.
Yep.
Please.
Reservoir Dog.
2 dice.
Only 2.
Ah,
Woo!
damn.
Dead.
That's actually dead.
Right. MVP roller over there. Golden hands.
That's fine. All right.
Oh,
This
just
is
for
the-
dogs. Hell
So
yeah.
he just deleted. He's deleted the shock trooper.
Holy shit. Okay. Your go again.
So what's this put the score at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7. If after this round,
Yeah.
and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every kill matters right now.
Yeah. Who do I have left after? I have my anchorite.
Mhm.
I can stand my anchorite up, but I'm at half movement, right?
Yeah, he's not making a charge.
So I do need to stand my anchorite back up, regardless.
True.
Mm,
Ooh, I have a great idea.
and I'm literally just gonna. I'm at half movement. I can go 3 inches, so I could literally be
He
like.
can he climb that?
I should be able to.
What's the? Does
'Cause
his
it'd be-
base go over it? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
no, climb that.
Yeah.
Go over it.
Yeah, because it's
Climb that thing.
Climb that
climb
thing.
it.
I have a. That's awesome. That's actually amazing.
Um.
Climb that shit.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
HMI. That's huge.
So, and now you're just gonna try to shoot the marker out from underneath me.
I'm gonna throw a satchel bomb on you, and it will hit the marker.
See, this mission's kind of weird. Like,
Oh no.
uh-oh.
No. I'm good. I hit you with a 9, so I hit you right on your head with the satchel bomb.
Okay.
So it just gets the marker, and it gets +1 dice to injury. It's shrapnel, and it ignores armor if it lands on your head. I'm spending all 4 blood markers, so I am rolling 7 dice.
Well, this is bullshit.
Is this on the wheel guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is on the.
I threw a
link,
C4
right?
at him,
Oof.
Yeah.
picking the 2 highest ignoring armor.
That's a lot of damage.
I rolled a 11. He is dead, and the marker is gone.
You notice I haven't used any horseshit anything this whole time.
And it's gone.
The anchorite has to die 3 times to die. I don't think that's no horseshit.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah. All right.
And then
So I have no more activations.
you have no more activations. I'm just gonna dash him.
John, you were too busy sleeping on the job, dude.
Well, he's already been burnt to a crisp. He was gone. He was bacon. Or he was baked.
All right. So it's the rest of my turn.
All right. Well, I have to. Well, that's turn 5, right? Or
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the last 2 things I have
Yeah.
to see what damage I can do. Spend my blood marker.
Yeah.
Okay. First hit
No.
hits.
Damn it.
You have armor.
Yeah. I have the biggest one.
8 down to a 6.
6.
That's a blood marker.
Blood marker.
Next attack.
Hey, Jake,
Hits on a 10.
who's shooting and what's he shooting at?
It's over here.
Oh,
it's the
He's
prophet
using
and them
his
fighting.
club to smack the war prophet on
Yeah.
the last turn. I'm
Well,
just
what's
seeing
funny is no matter what he does, like the war prophet won't die.
And for injury, I got a 9
Down to a 7.
down to a 7, so she's downed with a blood marker.
Yeah.
I think she's 2 blood markers.
Yeah, she's 2. If you want to swap that up for me.
Yeah, I'll do that. So it's -1 die.
It's not going well for the Trench Pilgrim, so it's okay. We're here to suffer.
All right.
Sounds about
You want to
right.
call it?
Yeah, I guess we can, because we're gonna have to. We'll have to tally up. We'll have to go through this.
I mean, I could be mean and try to go for. Oh, actually, you know what?
The only thing you have left, is this. But I mean, morale-wise, we would be done.
Run over here.
You've already won totally. Stop.
Okay. Good game.
Yeah, that was good. All right, so
The
now
mission is very defender-sided, actually, because you get just 2 for that not being destroyed.
Do
you shot everything.
do any rolls need to happen?
Yeah. So we got to do. So now that we're at
We'll
the end
have
of the
a couple
campaign,
of rolls for.
yeah, we're doing like injury chart stuff. Like, does something permanently die in the list? Like all
All
that.
right, explain that. I'm gonna leave the dice cam up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have to run to the bathroom. Really
He's got to go
Victory.
potty.
I have to
Victory
go,
or
I gotta
death,
go pee-pee 'cause
the
I'm a
winner
little
gets
goo-goo gaga
1
baby.
glory point.
Wait, what happened?
Victory or these are the 5 glorious deeds for this game.
All right.
Actually, there's 6. My HMI scored me Rampage because he alone destroyed 2+ objective
Yeah.
markers. During Daring Raid, the attacker did not destroy the enemy deployment zone one, so I did not get that.
All right.
You passed a morale check,
Woohoo.
so you got 1 glory and I got 2 glory.
Okay. Yeah, and by the way, so glory is a currency that allows you to buy special equipment or mercenaries. So you've been seeing those cool pictures of the stretched out looking dude or woman with the giant anti-tank gun. That is a communicant, and they cost what? I think it's 5 glory.
5 glory.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive, but they
Very
slap like a
good.
truck.
Yeah, they ignore armor.
That game was really fun. I highly recommend if you like skirmish style games, or if you don't like skirmish games, like maybe you just play only Warhammer and you're like, I'm a Warhammer enthusiast. This is a good change of pace just to like put on the paint table, paint something different. You definitely get you go into an uncomfortable place because these are still organic models. Unless you're painting a lot of Astra Militarum, then go play demons or something, because it's just something different to paint, and you'll grow as a hobbyist because you're doing different stuff that you would never do, and there's no hard and fast rule on how to paint these guys, color schemes and all that, so you can be totally in control of what you're doing. And it's a model agnostic game too, so as long as it's on the right size base and it represents something, you can be like, this is this. Nobody can argue with you at that point. So we need to make injury rolls and stuff.
So your casualties or out of actions were 2 ecclesiastic prisoners,
Right.
a nun, your castigator, an anchorite shrine, and mine were my lieutenant, my the reason I need the paper is just so I don't.
Well, I can put up on my whiteboard.
That would be sick. My
Surface
tank
Pros
splitter-
and iPads, very useful in any wargaming situation. I like the Surface Pro line because it has the whiteboard feature, and the iPad has something similar to it. I just don't know off the top of my head what it's called. Of course, I'm gonna have to use my phone because I had my screen up the entire game. I don't know how long my battery's gonna last. I'm gonna try though. All right, so sorry. Let me use my phone. This thing's being slow. What do we need to roll for? It's just the 2d6, right?
for what?
For when we're rolling for like the out of action rolls.
Armor and equipment. When a model is killed, all their weapons, armor, and equipment are lost in the ruinous remote of the battlefield. It is not possible. Oh, so all the equipment that we lost is gone. So we have to rebuy it.
Like anything we used?
All the equipment that on the dead guys. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
gone.
yeah, that's normal. Because you could also put it in there's like a loot tray. Like when you're in the. Also, so when we're building a list, we weren't using the actual Trench Crusades app builder, which you can definitely do, but we prefer to use what's it called? New Recruit. New Recruit is third party to it. It helps you. It has the campaign tracker stuff, which we're testing out right now.
All right, so your elite and my elite both have to roll on the elite's trauma chart.
Elite trauma chart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what is that?
You roll 2d6, and whatever the first one and second one are, creates a different thing you get. If you roll 2 1s, they die. You're gone.
Don't roll double ones. Got it.
So the things that there are is 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. They go from facial scar, robbed, bitter lessons, hardened, full recovery, minor wound, muscle damage, possessed,
Jesus.
expensive
That's a
treatment,
lot.
leg wound, lost arm, paranoid,
Leg wound, a lost arm.
dark memory, shell shocked, head wound, insomniac, chest wound, lost an eye, hand wound.
All right, I'm just gonna hit the button.
All right.
So as I roll.
First dice is a 4. Second dice is a 1.
41.
Full recovery.
Woohoo!
That's great.
That was for
All
my
right.
castigator.
For me.
Castigator's alive.
Oh god. I rolled a 2 and a 5. Paranoid. He cannot be deployed within 8 inches of any friendly model.
He's paranoid of his own friendly dudes.
So I think that was a great example. We could probably finish these rolls off.
Yeah, we can put it
stream.
on stream.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, that was that's a cool game, man. I like it. Unfortunately, I'm just not gonna be able to. There's no way. I'm personally gonna be. It's cool. I love it. I would actually like to have updates on the
Yeah.
campaign.
I've got to write the book of John.
Yeah. Like just come up with Chat GPT, like a bunch of sins that he can commit and
just
use
do
them.
the Book of John, then we'll update it.
The Book of John. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we got it.
But yeah, so freaking the bomb witch is supposed. I just see D-Nut talking about the bomb witch. That's the
artillery witch.
Super fun.
the crazy one, right? Like
She's strong.
Okay.
Yeah, the bombs are made in hell. She teleports them out of hell and then drops them.
And this is a playable character.
Yes.
Playable.
That's a heretic.
Bring one of them base, and then if you're at 1,000 ducats or more, we're playing at 700 today. At 1,000 ducats or more, you can bring 2.
2 of those?
They're nuts.
Yeah.
How much do they cost?
Points wise,
Yeah.
they alone, you normally, I think they're 90 or 95 base ducats.
Did you bring one with you today?
I didn't. I
there's one in my truck.
I
Show
can't get a
next
good
time.
view right now anyway.
Well,
yeah.
How about this? I have that one. If you want to do a random drawing, we can mail one to somebody.
That would be sick.
Okay, yeah.
Random drawing.
I mean, I can't do it right now. I'm not set up for it.
Right.
But yeah, we can do. I can make it on the next. Yeah, you want to move that over there. The next stream we'll do a little random drawing. We'll have like a keyword that you can put in.
Yeah.
To try to get it.
Actually, we can do like a whole warband if you want.
Heck yeah.
Oh, well, you heard it there first. If you are interested in this game and you would like to get in there and start playing, Jake from Gamers Guild SC has graciously offered to put up a free warband.
Yeah. we can do a vote up till like when's your next stream? Do you know?
No, I've got a.
We'll put up a poll on both the Discords, and we'll let the masses choose the.
Yeah, which warband?
Yeah, which warband?
Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, I mean it probably won't be.
It won't be Trench Crusade.
A Trench Crusade stream, but
it could be, though.
We'll do the giveaway for it on one of those streams. Yeah, for sure.
We can do one. We can do one at the store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I know you said that you wanted to do a giveaway for that bolter, right? Not bolter, bolt pistol.
Yeah, we got a gold. Yeah, we have a gold bolt pistol. It was us testing out because we got that GT coming up in October.
Yep.
It was us testing out some PLA FDM prints, and so we have an extra bolter. It was the prototype. Yeah, we want to do that as a giveaway too.
Okay.
For the stream.
Yeah, we'll set those up. They'll be separate streams, and yeah, I mean the only thing that you really need to do is just be following and just be there on the stream that we do it on, which I'll put everything in the Discord. So if you're not following the Discord, please hit !Discord and join the Discord now. And from my Discord, I can put you into
the
Gamers Guild's Discord.
Yeah, that's where we do all our pre-releases, all our tournaments, all our like events, all our collaborations go in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and he was talking about a GT that we're doing October 25th and 26th. We're going to be doing a 40K GT in North Charleston. It's the first one in like 8 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Let's see.
Yeah, so trying to make it a thing that we're going to keep doing every year. So we're looking for a good turnout. So if you can make it, go to wickedcitygaming.com. Tickets are available there right now. The cutoff for refunds is August 15th. And we've got a couple packages that you can get there too.
Get some mats, get some GT terrain.
Yeah, get some merch. So, but anyway, as far as the Store v Store stuff goes, Scartha, I don't know if he's still on here or not. It is 10:43, although I don't think anybody's working tomorrow.
No.
Well, actually, if you're in construction, you're working tomorrow.
I'm working.
But he had asked if Scartha. So yeah, if you can only be there for a few or not make it at all, I mean, all the 21st is basically a meetup. I'm assuming some games will be played. I'm sure everybody will be excited to get games in.
Yeah.
I think Heroes and Champs is kind of struggling a little bit with getting their teams
Yeah,
together.
they're light. I don't know. I didn't check with them I didn't check with them yesterday. They had a 2v like a teams tournament yesterday. I know one of the guys, he goes by Nutmeg on the Discord. He was joining Heroes.
Okay.
We have 2 full teams right now. and everybody's welcome to join whoever they want. And the whole deal is, if you don't know, once we do get the top 2 teams from each store are going to do an RTT, and then the winners of that make the other store losers wear the other store's shirt.
Nice.
So
Yeah, so like if Gamers Guild wins, Heroes and Champs has to wear it for a week, you said?
No, it's like we were going to do on a certain day, which we're still in deliberations on which day it would be.
Okay. Yeah, they'll have to wear Gamers Guild's merch or vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. And then
I still want to incorporate the Chambrero at some point into something where, like, I mean, we don't need to do it for this, but like,
I think the Chambrero would be good, like at the store for the RTTs. Like if Smoking Boots, they have to wear the Chambrero the next tournament
like
they come
big,
to.
Awkward fucking.
It's like if you want to come back to the tournament, you have to wear this.
The one I had when we did it, like when I was running them in my garage, was like fucking.
Something ridiculous. That's me hitting somebody in the face. That'd be great.
So like you're trying to fucking get line of sight,
Yeah.
and you're hitting the table as you're doing it. I remember Mike got it a couple tournaments in a row, and he eventually was just like, "Fuck it, I'm not wearing a stupid fucking thing."
Yeah, playing against Mike is fun too at the store.
Oh, he's such a good sport.
Like that's all that people were saying. They're like, I had a great time, and like I was just like, yeah, you should play the better game, Age of Sigmar, and then it'd be even better.
We're gonna have to.
You're biased. You're biased. All right. But yeah, no, playing games at the store, like we're definitely. I know something's coming down the pipes where Team Big Smoke is going to be doing teaching competitive at our store.
Okay.
Coming here soon. I don't have the details on that yet. We just started kind of talking about it. So that'd be fun. So if you're local, looking to become more competitive, there's some really good guys. They're pretty active up in Columbia, but they drive down here. They love playing down here in Charleston. We have all kinds of games going on at the store. So if Warhammer's not your thing, if Trench Crusade is not your thing, we'd probably have something there for you. I mean, we have all kinds of games going on. We got Star Wars Legions, Star Wars Shatterpoint. If you're a Star Wars fan, those models are cool.
Yeah, and the GT we've got. It's not just 40K. We also have
Kill Team.
Kill Team is going to be there.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some Magic the Gathering.
I think that's about probably what. Not I think that's the extent of what we're doing.
Event-wise,
this first go around anyway.
Yeah, and we might. Are we still talking about doing some of the like show and tell stuff too? Though, like, well, we have the nerd bar
stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then we have the nerd bar thing. So if you're local, they have Nerd Fest is coming up at the Frothy Beard.
Okay. I'll be there for that for sure.
Yeah, it's August 9th. I'll call the organizers and get all the information. We'll post it to the Discord because the more people we have come out, the cool. Like everybody gets to meet everybody.
Nerd Bar's coming?
Not Nerd Bar. I didn't mean to say Nerd Bar. My bad. I was thinking about something else. It's at Frothy Beard. It's at a bar.
And a bunch of nerds are going to be there.
So you see where my brain went.
Yeah.
No, it's called Nerd Fest. It's August 9th. And it's mostly in the past been a lot of board games and D&D. But they're super excited that Gamers Guild's coming because we're going to be spreading the love of Warhammer and other tabletop war games. Because like you do get a lot of people that play D&D and they have no idea Warhammer exists somehow. Really? They're like, we play tabletop. We're like, you don't play tabletop.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't know what Warhammer is.
Yeah. Like, I do love D&D though. Like D&D is fun. And there are Warhammer versions of D&D. One of them is called Only War, where you're running. The DM is not a DM. He is the commissar, and everybody else is his guardsman.
So can you?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I have it at the shop. Like I've been holding on to it. Like I definitely want to sit down one day and do it.
I would love to join that.
I would love to do something like that because I would totally play the.
It would be a good
the new recruit that like that doesn't know what the fuck is going on ever. You know,
Private Pals. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
Prepare for dark.
Yeah, the injury table on that is hilarious because like there's one that's like busted spleen, like blown out kidney. I was just like, what? But
it was stolen.
No, that'd be a cool one.
I still have the fucking dice cam up.
Jeez. It's a cool dice cam, bro.
Fucking shit. That whole time. I am sorry. I suck at my job.
We need to get a real camera
real
transition
guy.
person.
Yeah, we didn't need to see him anyway.
Like, it's fine.
You said a real what?
You just need to get an actual like person.
Dude.
That's what I just.
I believe me, man. I have. There isn't a lack of trying. Doing like, I'm gonna say this, man. Like going on the adventure of streaming, you know, where it's like, hey, I love this. I want other people. You know, I just want to bring other people in, and we all
It's hard.
nerd out together. And it's like, everybody is always like, everybody will tell you, oh yeah, dude, let's fucking do it. And then like when it comes down to actually putting in the time and work and everything, everybody's like, you know,
I got something else
look
to
at
do,
the
bro.
I kind of left my oven on. I need to
Oh
bounce.
shit!
Wait.
Actually, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Is it a full moon? I can't be here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, is it?
No, it's hard.
Well, there's a lot that goes into it, you know, like especially
Yeah.
if you want to have like provide an experience where people, you know, where it's not just because I mean you can watch other channels sometimes, and we try to not be dry and boring. We try to be as entertaining as possible. So we try to put like a bunch of stuff in here for you guys to do.
Eye
And,
candy.
but I'm actually running a Wrath and Glory campaign right now. Oh my god, man!
Dude, Wrath and Glory is cool.
Is it the same thing?
No, Wrath and Glory. Wrath and Glory it's the 40K, like everything's in there.
Okay, it's not just a commissar with,
No.
with guardsmen. I would
Yeah.
still want to be a guardsman.
Oh, it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
You'd be a grunt.
Yeah.
It's like real life. You're
Yeah,
like
like-
playing real life.
Like,
Look
like
at
in
you.
Mandalorian when they're fucking around on the bike. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's like, dude, that is the funniest shit to me. When they show like the stormtroopers like in their off time and shit like that, you know, they're just a bunch
Yeah.
of fucking dorks.
Yeah. Dude, there's I'll send it to you. It's called For the Empire. It's an AI generated full animation of just like two stormtroopers, and it's following them through their like service, and it's hilarious. Like you're like the dudes are sitting there on guard. And he's like, I installed AirPods into my helmet, and the guy's like, what? And he started like listening to music, and he's like, turn that off. He's like, this is the best part.
So real quick, D-Nut said that he deserves a witch because of the stellar roles that he had been
I
giving.
agree.
He helped me
I
as
will
well.
give him one for free. He can have one.
Oh well, there you go. There you go, dude. D-Nut, you just got a free witch. Hell yeah. Get with me on Discord after we're done here. We'll talk about mailing and stuff like that.
But yeah, no, for sure. Those roles were worth it.
Yeah, for a campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um
hurt me a little.
yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he came on like midstream because
I
could you
don't
picture
like it.
dealing with those roles that entire time? That would have been awful.
I mean, I had great roles for the
Yeah,
whole game.
no,
Dude,
dude,
That
you
was-
were rolling hot
When
as fuck.
when we get more models, so like it's the same as any game where it gets kind of screwy when you have like too little on the board. I can tell you, like New Antioch, they're really strong, or they seem really strong. Once
Yeah.
the
Pilgrims have
get
more.
bodies on the board, it gets kind of like
Much
ridiculous
harder.
because you get, essentially get double the activations almost. You can spam. You can like hoard. You can hoard
I
build.
think the most guys you can have in a single game at the final campaign battle is 24,
Yeah, which is a lot.
which is a lot.
Imagine like I could just be like, oh yeah, I want 6 ecclesiastic prisoners running around the board just for funsies.
All into one HMI, gone.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it to understand what that all means.
Suicide bombers everywhere.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
dude,
martyrdom
I would run an
guys.
entire fucking squad or kill.
Well, there's one
I
thing
would
that-
love running a full list. Of generals.
Yeah, the one thing I mean, I didn't buy any martyrdom pills or anything like that. So like you have like these essentially like
painkillers.
painkillers that you
super
can,
duper strong painkiller.
yeah, you like
Talking
you can
like
get fatally wounded. And you're just like, nah.
You ignore fear and
It's like
your
PUBG and
mindful
drinking
dice.
a fucking Red Bull. You're good.
Oh, the
You're
little
good.
blue thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
It's
I don't
just-
remember.
The
And the pilgrims themselves, when they die, they can get martyred.
yeah. So I didn't take any. I didn't
They-
take any actual trench pilgrims in this list just because they're expensive.
It's a really cool concept because they're like god zombies.
Yeah, they get brought back. They're really strong.
Back.
They don't feel anything. They just keep coming
A
back.
berserker, one of them with martyrdom pills and a shield. is nuts.
Yeah. We gotta look at the alt, like who doesn't have rules yet from the alt armies.
From the other armies that need to come out,
Yeah, who doesn't have them yet?
are you asking which armies don't have rules yet?
Yeah.
The Church of the Metamorphosis, which is a super cool one. They're about like people becoming bugs and shit. It's
Oh yeah, okay.
super cool.
That's the
And
lizard man concept. Yeah.
No, they're bugs.
Oh yeah, they're bugs, but it's the lizard man concept. It's like, oh god, everybody's bugs.
everyone's bugs.
Oh fuck.
And then there's the
Starship Troopers.
there's the
I'm doing my part.
Beast of the
That's a redeemable.
Beast
Somebody-
Within.
it's in there
I think
somewhere.
I can't remember what it's called, but they're like werewolves and like people
Oh,
who
yeah,
are
yeah.
like letting their wrath take over. And then there's the Church of the Synod or Synod Prophetic Agency or something.
Yeah, I was reading about them the other day.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
They have direct communication with the
I'm
Lord.
doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Doing my part. I didn't do fucking shit.
Classic.
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 Castigator just ignores all blood markers. It's nuts, actually.
You are lying. I never
Yeah.
hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Also a classic, dude. That movie
I did
is
not-
so bad.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not hit her. But anyway, but yeah, I think that's about it, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Solid. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I
Last,
murdered you.
that's fine. I get murdered all the time. It's part of my job. So nobody likes a store owner that just whoops everybody's ass. If the store owners think that, they're delusional.
That is that's Jake's way. That's him covering up. For
That's
his,
me coping with my loss. All right, leave me alone. But no,
He's
the,
like, yeah, I totally lose all my games. on
yeah, I
purpose."
do it on purpose.
intentional.
No, the
okay.
last little plug. We have a subscription. If you go on the website, it's they're called the Gamers Guild Passes, $14.99 a month, and you get 15% store-wide all on everything. So like 15% off no matter what. You come into the store, you order online, we put you on a list, and then every time you check out, it's 15% off. There is a plus premium version of that. It's $24.99, and you get a model of the month, the paint of the month, a brush, any kind of branded widgets we're making, like the deployment markers that I'm sure Kyle has shown off before, and any kind of branded tool, anything we found really cool that either I've made or found online. It'll just come in a bag. Just cool swag bags. We're all swag cores around here anyway, right?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Like, so if you have any questions, you can always message me on Discord. I'm Null Shadows and just Jake if you're in our Discord. Or you can at staff, ask any questions you want. I will make sure when I get to the house, I will check that sales banner and make sure anybody wants to buy anything. We are, just be warned, we are all out of the Space Wolf boxes. Those just blew off the shelf. Insane.
Yeah, I'm sure. You see those models? They look
yeah, they're
fucking-
insane.
Yeah, they look great.
They're really cool.
The Armageddon, so the new Crusade book is coming out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming up next week on pre-order is the new Age of Sigmar Spearhead book. So if anybody's interested in that, let us know. We'll
Who is it?
put those. No, it's the whole new Spearhead thing. The new the next chapter. So it's before it was Fire and Jade, so it was Gyrand and Akshi, the Realm of Fire. So now there's 2 new boards to play on. So anybody that knows about Spearhead, their heads exploding right now. They're like, finally, fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
It's been a while.
no, Spearhead's really cool. You can literally grab one of the start collecting boxes, which are called Spearheads now, off the shelf, and then you have a playable army. There's no list building. There's no anything. You're just like, this is what I play
it's
with.
like Combat Patrol.
It's like Combat Patrol, but we don't say that because Combat Patrol sucks
yeah.
a lot.
Spearhead.
Spearhead does-
Actually, I say that I've never actually.
Spearhead doesn't suck at all. Like, it literally, once you learn how to play that game, you are 70 to 80% of the way of playing full Age of Sigmar.
That's awesome.
It is a good training game. It is good. Just you can play it under an hour once you actually know how to play. Sometimes you can play them in 30 minutes. So they are very fun, and those are coming up.
Can you teach
That's all.
that?
Oh yeah, I can teach that all day.
Awesome.
I'm a down, like, I like 40k. Don't get me wrong. That's how I got started. Age of Sigmar, I dove into that, but I am getting really back. I'm now an orc player, as of last week. That's the first time ever. I'm just diving into. I'm playing orcs. It's mostly beast nagas just for fun, but
They're fun.
I played Orcs in 5th edition for 2 games. And I was like, this is way too random for me.
oh, I love it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. But like when I'm trying to...
It
like,
is frustrating,
I
though.
do like winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like back then it was way more random than it is now.
It's still like they don't. Even the DACA, like everybody's like, oh, the DACA thing's overpowered. It's really not. Like you're still hitting on 5s.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There
If
was
you,
enough
if
It's
you,
like
to make it
sustained 2 or
overpowered.
some shit. I can't
if
remember.
you,
It
no,
is.
they changed
now
it. They
not.
FAQ'd
Oh,
it.
no, it's not.
Sustained
They
one
FAQ'd it?
during WoW. Only.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only during
Alright.
WoG now. So like, it's like
Half the extra
you're still
shots,
shooting really bad.
a third of the time.
like, so
There's just a lot of it.
there's a lot of it. If you have to kit out for it too. That's the other thing. It's like you make something like that, it's definitely gonna be broken when you're like, I'm all shooters or I'm all flash gets. And you're like, eh. But yeah, no, I just think the models are cool. Like painting them, they're like, it's totally different for me. Structure wise, I've been painting Blood Angels for a decade, and then going like, ooh, fancy. Like it's just freedom, I guess. I like them. They're goofy too. So-
D-Nut said, as a spearhead enjoyer, it is 100% better than Combat Patrol. Flesh Eater Courts for the win. The big oosh.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, girl, hey.
no, yeah, we have some stuff. We have some items left from the Soulblight launch still too. So if anybody's looking for that, just go on our website. I know the dice are still available, and those are cool. They got the dead dragon on the dice.
That look. Oh, the dead dragon model looks sick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is a new one.
Scartha, I don't know. Again, I don't know if you're still on here now because I know we just definitely fucking threw up a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, if you guys want to get games in, please let me know. I know Scartha, I know you've been. I'm not lost on the fact that you've been like, hey man, let's get a freaking game in, bro. And I'm like, dude, I'm dying over here. Tuesday, like literally, Tuesday. I get to find out what's going on in the whole issue that I'm having, but I should be freeing up a little
We
bit
can do it
after
at
that,
store.
so we'll be able to get some games.
Yeah,
in.
later on.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I-
do it right now.
My
Okay.
freaking
I'd like to.
hold on, guys. My Emperor's Children are. I have not forgotten about them. They are there. I have been freaking painting the shit out of them. I just learned how to use kind of an airbrush gun, and it is just.
In fact, guns don't make art, Kyle.
I have been so just excited about the fact that I can use this thing, and I'm like, dude, it's so fast. It's so much faster than painting normal.
Wait till you're not using a shit airbrush.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
Dude, I gotta freaking clean that thing nonstop.
Dude.
Like, and I have to sit there because it'll start spraying water and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
And then like it'll clog up every like 10 minutes.
especially like if you try to do white in a shitty airbrush, it will clog right up because the pigment's so big.
See, I was
Wait
having
for that.
trouble with green.
Green, really? Green's a really small pigment.
I think it was the brand that I was using. Maybe not.
Are you using some
necessarily
apple barrel
the color.
paint? Is that what you're doing?
I'll show you downstairs.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they've I've got the entire army based. I'm going with obviously I'm going with the stream colors, so it's freaking purple, hot pink, super hot pink,
Telemagenta.
super hot green and purple. So I think it looks dope. I'll definitely post some more pictures on the Discord and show you guys what I'm doing. But I certainly appreciate everybody hanging out. I was going to raid anybody, but like nobody is streaming right now.
On a Sunday?
Yeah,
Boo.
yeah, everybody's offline right now. So with that, I will hold up. Badger airbrush paint, white as God's here. Yeah, that's what he was
Yeah.
telling me. Badger too. I was looking at Awada. I was also looking at that really expensive one that's in Germany.
Oh, the
I can't remember the name of them.
Steinbeck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
yeah,
one.
it's like two names with it.
Yeah, I have the Infinity.
Yeah, well, this one I'm looking at is like fucking $250. And I'm like,
That's actually cheap for a Steinbeck.
is it?
Yeah.
Well, I am a poor man because that is expensive for me. But guys, I certainly appreciate you
Oh,
coming
yeah.
and hanging
It was
out,
fun.
showing
It was a
everybody how
pleasure.
to play this game. Dom, your rolls are fucking ridiculous.
Stay tuned for the Book of John.
The
And
Book
for
of John.
campaign round 2.
I'll post
But-
one tonight. I'll post the first segment. Is this
John-
John the Fourth? That's who got burned.
So it's John the 5th now.
No, yeah, it's John the Fourth. So now
Yeah,
you're on John
yeah.
the
So
Fifth.
I gotta write the epitaph for
The
John.
epitaph.
for
The eulogy.
The eulogy.
He died doing what he loved.
I have it on. We could totally put it. I could text to speech that shit. That would be so good, dude. And I can make a video for it too, like a
That would be-
jackass AI video.
Or it could be the start of a stream.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
eulogy of John.
The eulogy of John.
But anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out. If you have any questions about anything, please. Yeah, Iwata's overpriced. Well, it used to be the good stuff.
Yeah, it used to be good. Now it's kind of wonky, but it is what it is.
Scartha, I appreciate you saying that, man. I don't want to die either. At least not yet. Still got some.
Oh, yeah.
At least got to get to this GT in October.
Both of us this year just almost like killed over. Like what?
Yeah, you almost died. You almost died too.
Yeah, I was in the hospital for 6 days. It was like, oh god.
I called him. I was like, I forgot what I was calling you
It was
about.
something probably about the
It was
GT
something,
or
yeah, it was
something
something about the
stupid
GT.
or
Yeah,
something.
dumb. I was like, hey man, do we have those deployment markers yet? And you're just like, dude, I'm fucking in the hospital with sepsis. My blood is trying to kill me
Kill
right
me,
now.
yeah. I made it. I'm here.
But
Thank the Lord.
his only crime was being too attractive. Talking about John the Fourth.
Is that John?
Yeah.
No. Get out of here. No.
Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. I'll put an update in the Discord on what our schedule is going to be. It's a little wonky right now given everything going on, but yeah. All right, love you guys. You guys have a good night, and I will see you later.